Okay, it says we're live. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be a live video chat show. Uh, and we are going to be doing all kinds of arts and crafts for adults because we use sharp things like needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and things like that. So it has to be for adults. But we are also going to be a live chat show, which means I will be interacting with the chat room as everybody starts coming in. Now, I am just a few minutes early, so we'll see. As everybody starts coming in. There we go. There is a slight few minutes delay, so we will be waiting for some people to come in. Nobody's here yet, so it's just me and you. But we're going to have a little bit of fun tonight and try to get a few little things done. Trying to get some things done. I do have a little book to flip through, and it looks to me like it might be a flow book. So that might just come in handy for something else. So we'll see if we can't use it. If we can't use it, I'm going to just get a few things off of my desk. And so I did receive some happy mail today, but I don't know who it's from. It's got Canadian postage, but it could also be Britain. And then it has some text papers with it, and it's in some sort of foreign language. And I can't decipher it, so I'm going to have somebody, when somebody gets in here, they might be able to help me. There's two different types of text papers. So it could be Dutch, it could be French, it could be German. And those are my top three choices, just from looking at some of the accents. But anyway, we'll work this out in a little bit. I'll get somebody in the chat room to help me look that up. But I also got a little tiny pocket, and I call these loaded pockets. And there's two pockets in here, and they're stuffed with all kinds of little cute things. Some ephemera, and this one's got a cluster with choose happy and some flowers. Specific bank. It's got a banknote in there. Ooh, that's probably worth something. And some brown paper. And here's another little cluster or a little card. It's so cute. It says fantastic. And it's definitely to me. I know it's to me because it's got a bumblebee on it. So that is really, really cute. But it's not signed. And I don't see any names on it anywhere to give me a hint of who it might be. So there's a little tiny piece of paper there. And let me just see if that's an initial or not. '28, 1876. Nope, it's not a name. It's just a little tiny date on a piece of paper glued down there. So cute, so cute. So, if you send me anything, you better be putting your name on it, or it's going to be a mystery. So I got some stamps, some stickers, and some more little tags that are really, really cute. And this little slow stitch ruffle. It's a slow stitch ruffle. I'm going to put it right there on my pocket because it looks cute right there. So there's Angie. Hi, Angela. Hi, dear. You're number one. Woohoo! You're number one, girl. Yes, you are. Let's use this. I was just going over my Happy Mail trying to figure out who sent it to me. And I don't know. I just don't know who sent it to me. So, are you good at foreign languages? I need somebody that can do a foreign language for me. But anyway, I'm sure that some of the other girls will be here in a minute, and I'll get some wolves out on it. They'll hunt it down. They'll figure it out. So I'm gluing my little ruffle down on my pocket, and I like it. So just a little bit more glue right there. Perfect. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll wait around, and but these are the two writings. If anybody is familiar with the language, that's going to be the two languages, and I'll just put number 1 and number 2, and somebody might be able to tell me number 1 is this and number 2 is that. So we'll look it up again in a few minutes. So I'm just going to put these back in the pocket, and I'm going to be able to use these in my Happy Mail page, and I've got a little Happy Mail book here I'm going to use. So let's see what we can do. Who was it? I was watching somebody the other day, just yesterday, and they were doing an art page, and I think I'm going to try it. While we're here waiting alone, Angie, we're going to try it out. They took some text paper and hi, Janet. Hey, Janet, do you know any foreign languages? I've got number 1 and number 2, and I can't make out the language. I think they're different. They're 2 different books. Carol Roberts. That's number 1, and that's number 2. See if Janet might know a little bit. She's over in England, and it's some pretty napkins. And I got some tickets, guys. You don't speak any other How about this one? Do you speak this one? These are tickets. Free a breakfast in bed and a free day of yeses. Woohoo! The bottom one looks French to me too. And I'm thinking the upper one is either Dutch or German. And I don't know who sent me this Happy Mail. It's somebody that has a French and a German book. Somebody sent it to me in Happy Mail, and this is the envelope that it came on. But there's no return address, so it's a mystery. It's a mystery. I do. I got a ticket to ride. Isn't that funny? So anyway, I'm gonna do a page in my book while we're waiting on everybody to get here. And I think we'll do some. Don't you think we should do some paint blobs? I think we should. I think we should do some paint blobs. So in that case, uh, let me get my paint blob ink whipped up. So it's good to have you girls here. Thank you for. I've got some people up in the balcony, believe it or not. I've got people in the balcony. Hello, everybody up there. We're going to make some paint blobs. Now, um, I did invite a couple of people to come on with me. Um, Teresa and Cheryl. Janet, are you uh, are you in any position to come on with me right now? And you can sit with me for a minute. Rebecca's not going to be here tonight, and Teresa's going to be late, and Cheryl's going to be late. So that would be perfect if Ruth. Hi, Ruthie. Okay. I did think of you today, Ruth. I did. I was thinking about you. I did. It was fond, very fond thoughts, nice and pretty thoughts about my Ruthie. Yes, I did. Let's see if I can show you why. I can show you why. But anyway, Janet, if you feel like coming on for about 10, 15 minutes, you're invited. Um, we need to keep Teresa Church in our prayers because she's getting some very, very dangerous thunderstorms right over her head. There's tornadoes and real bad lightning. Yes, I'm going to see if I can't find it, Ruth. Let's see if I can't find why I was thinking of you. I did post a picture of a deer that we might paint after a bit. Yeah, just when you want to find everything, it's not on here. Let's see if it's over here. It was a t-shirt. I will tell you that. It was just a t-shirt. Well, anyway, it had a quilt square on the front of it. And it had something, it was really cute. It had something on the front of it like, I'd rather be quilting or something. And it was a really cute t-shirt. And I thought of you, and it was a pretty t-shirt to boot. But I don't see any more t-shirts on here now because I already looked at it, and they don't. Uh, uh, so I'm. That's all I'm going to say. It was a really cute t-shirt, sweatshirt, and I thought of you. Ooh, there's a quilt. There's a quilt for you. I'll show you that one. So, oh, you're comfy. Oh, Angie's comfy. Okay. Yes, Janet is getting quite to be a quilter. She sure is. That's fine. No problem. It doesn't, that's fine. I don't know. I just wanted to just say that. That you don't have to come in. That's quite all right. I'm used to doing it by myself anyway. So I can be goofy all by myself. Hmm. But anyway, Teresa said that she won't come in until the storms pass. And I know that Cheryl is eating right now. So, so that's fine. And Joe went outside. I guess he's out in the garage. And so that's fine. I'm here all by myself with you guys. I have you guys with me though. So if we have to, we'll do. Hi, Mary. We'll just do the paint blobs all by ourselves if we have to. Get the colors all nice and stirred up. and see what we can do. But this is how I do my paint blobs. I clear my desk a little bit. And I get my paper all ready. And I like to put my finger underneath it because it drips. It drips in different areas. So we'll just do, oh, this is going to be a new one here. Yeah, this is going to be a new one. How about that? So, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Yeah, Janet's going to go to sleep here real soon. So we won't mind if she gets real quiet. She can put her phone by the bed and leave me on, and she can listen to me. That's what we'll do. So anyway, this is how I do my paint blobs. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to how I do it. I just randomly put ink down, or I'm using watercolors, and I usually try to get about 6 or 8. Drip alert, drip alert. We got us a drip. Didn't hurt anything. It's black paint and I have on black shorts, so it's quite all right. Hi, Scrappy girl. Hi there. Hello, everybody coming in. I've got my eyes tilted down to the ink, to the paint here. So let's see what we can do. We're going to make some ink blobs, and I will number them after they dry, and then we'll go after. We'll look at them together here in a little bit to see what we got. We'll look at them again here in a minute. And I just put it down. I don't look at it yet. I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I just do it. I think my pipette has a leak. And they do. They get old and they crack down the seam. No problem. We can handle it. And you might notice that there's a little bit of suds in my water. You see the suds, the bubbles? When I do my paint water, I put a couple of squirts of hand soap in it, and it really cleans your brushes out much nicer than just plain water. Just saying. Just saying. There's your tip of the day. Tip of the day. Put a little bit of soap in your water. In my clean water, I put a couple of squirts of soap, and then when I rinse my brush out, it clearly cleans my soap. And then the other one, it's a good way to disinfect. And it also prevents your water from smelling. If you have sour water in your water jar, it's soured. It gets soured sometimes, right? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. It helps prevent that. And if you use something like an apple cinnamon, it smells good in the room. So, hi Janet, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie, Becky Waters, Dana's here. Oh, hi everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Rebecca is usually she's been coming on with me on Thursdays. She will be back next Thursday, and we're going to felt a real cat cave this time. You know, we have said it the past 2 weeks. We've said we're going to make a cat cave. We're going to make a cat cave. Well, we goofed up on however we did it. We goofed up and we didn't get to make a cat cave. So we turned our projects into other things, and I made a nice little tote bag. But next Thursday, we did watch some of the videos, and now we know what we're supposed to do. You know, now that we've watched directions, we know what to do. So next Thursday will be the real cat cave, and it's a little tiny house that the cat will go in and sleep in. So I'm going to soak up a little bit of this water here. And then we'll let this dry. And then we will play the paintball game in a little bit as soon as it dries a little bit more. Whew. So we're going to let this dry. Alrighty. Now the next thing I want to do is I have a little project that I want to try. This is one of the problems that I'm sure that most of you have, as well as I. I don't think I'm the only one with this problem. But have you ever? Do you ever just doesn't it just drive you nuts sometimes when you're watching other people do videos and you see what they're doing and you want to do it too? And you're not in your craft room and they're doing a craft project that you've never seen done before. You go, I want to do it, I want to do it. And then when you do get to your desk, you want to do it, even though you've got 10 other things started. Uh, that's my problem. Yep, that's a problem that I have. I like to do what everybody's doing online when they're streaming, and it just drives me nuts that I can't do everything all at once. So I have to choose and pick my battles. Is that right? Hmm? And but anyway, I saw this done the other day, yesterday, I believe it was. I think it was on Tammy's Passion, and I don't really know her, but I think she streams. Obviously, she streams, and she was on last night, and she had all of these little squares of book pages, and then she glued them in her on a page, but she inked the edges. And for some reason, I want to pick green. Don't know why, but I want to pick green. And I'm just going to, I probably ought to do it by hand, but this is quicker. She inked the edges of her book pages, and then she glued them down in her glue book. And the pattern that it made was so cute, that I just said, oh, I want to do that. It was a great background page. Did anybody happen to catch her yesterday or last night? She was on in the evening, and I think she sells her stuff. I think she has an Etsy shop. But I've never watched her before. She was on, and I just watched her for a few minutes, and I thought, oh, I want to do that. So here we go. So, hi, everybody coming in the room. Hello, everybody. Rebecca's on vacation. She's out in the ocean somewhere, goofing off on a boat. She went on a little cruise, so she'll be back this weekend coming up. She'll be back sometime. I think she's coming home Saturday. So she's having a good time. And I did invite Teresa, and I invited Cheryl to come on with me tonight. But Teresa, we want to keep her in our prayers. She is in a big storm right now. A big storm going through right over her town in Alabama. And so she said she will not come on until after the storms. She'll turn her computer off. And I said, okay, you come in whenever you feel safe. But there were tornadoes right in the town, right up above. I'm talking 15, 20 minutes above her. There were some tornadoes. And so we want to keep Teresa in our prayers for this evening's storms. And all of these storms are going across eastern, and I don't know who else is in their path. But if they continue up in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia is going to probably get, Tennessee will probably get some. So it's going to be a pretty big storm. And I've been watching it on my radar, and it's been really scary. And you can see the storms going through across the United States. So if there's anybody up and through there, Nashville, Tennessee, Frankfurt, Cincinnati, Kentucky, West Virginia, it's going clear across and it's going straight over to the East Coast. It's all the way up to Maine is the storms, the rain. Of course, the red parts down here around Montgomery, those red ones were where the tornadoes were. And it doesn't look like there's any tornadoes right at this moment, or they would have it marked. So, but a lot of people are going to get a lot of heavy rain and a lot of floodings. So if they don't get the rains and the tornadoes and the lightning, they're going to get the rain, the wet part, and they're going to get tornadoes. And then upper here on the back side of that, all of that stretch, we've got blue, and I believe that's snow. I think that's going to be snow. And then there's a pink section. And the pink is ice. So they're getting hammered up. This is, I think this is the last prediction that they have of the winter storms coming through. I'm not sure if we're going to get any more after this, but this is going to be one of the biggest storms we've had. So we want to keep all of those people in our prayers, of course. Rebecca is on a cruise. Yes, Rebecca is okay. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. She did a little video. She posted it in my group. She went to the casino last night and she won $200. Woohoo! So I'm sure she's gonna be coming home with some goodies in her bag. I'm sure she'll go shopping with that. Let's see. Kathy's here. Hi, Kathy. So hello, everybody there. Yes, Ruth is up north in Nova Scotia, and she's going to be getting some ice and coldness. And here comes Joe. Right on, right on
Hello,
key.
hello.
I was just getting worried. Am I boring everybody? I miss you.
Oh
uh,
my, oh my gosh, honey.
yeah,
I don't see nobody even. Where's all your? Oh, I see.
yeah. I got 18.
17.
I got 18 in the room.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Oh,
So anyway, we're doing a freestyle tonight, um,
freestyle.
and I'm looking at. Oh, Ruth, you might be able to tell me. I got some Happy Mail today, but I don't know who it's from. And it's
So, oh
lovely
yeah.
Happy Mail, and I'm already using part of it. That's where I got this text paper from. But I got a wonderful. It's called a loaded pocket,
Loaded
and
pocket.
it's got all kinds of goodies in it. But I don't know who made it. There's no name. There is no name anywhere to be found on any of these lovely, yummy things. So somebody's going to have to help me. And they also sent me some text paper. So if you can read this, and maybe you can tell me what language this is. There's number one and number two. They're two different book pages, two different pieces of paper. This came out of one book and this came out of another book. So we got number one and number two. If anybody can read part of that, I'm thinking one of them is French and the other one might be Dutch, but I don't know.
That sounds like a good idea.
They're foreign.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia's up in Canada. That's Ruth. It's not Ruth. Okay. Can
Not
you read
Ruth.
the any of the languages? Anybody? Janet will go look them up for me. Won't you, Janet?
Well, I'll just start saying hi.
Yep, please do.
Okay.
Please do. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, hi, Joe. Hi, hi, Barb. Chicken pot
It's
pies.
not
It's Ivy.
French.
It's not
Okay.
French. We
Okay.
not we
Well,
miss
then
you.
what about Dutch or German?
Uh, looks like it could be a Dutch.
Um, there's a lot of double dots
And D's and
where they
D's.
have the double dots over the A.
Uh huh.
That is Norway. They whatever Sana lives in Norway, and I
Wow.
think she was supposed to be sending me something, but I don't know who it
Hi,
is.
Brenda.
But I do love all the little goodies, and I am going to make a Happy Mail page. And I got some free tickets, guys.
Free
Yeah,
tickets.
look,
Well,
a
my
day of yeses,
day of yeses. Well, how many tickets you got there?
and
And a
a
breakfast in
one free
bed.
breakfast in bed.
Wow, that's awesome.
Joe, you got a ticket?
Yeah, I got a ticket.
Oh, Joe's got a ticket. Let's see what his
I
is.
got some tickets. Let me
This is
see.
wet.
I don't know it.
Hi, Candy. It's not German. Okay, then we're
Not,
down to
not
Dutch,
Dutch, not German.
Sweden,
Sweet.
Norway, Swedish. It could be. So maybe see if
Okay.
it's Sweden and then it came from Sylvia or Gigi. Gigi. I don't know. And then I got these napkins. Isn't that pretty? That's
Oh,
going to
that's
look pretty
beautiful.
in my
Look at those
napkin book.
slides.
I've got a napkin book I want to work in
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And I love the birds with the stamps. Look, there's a stamp.
There's Linda. Linda's mix.
Well, hi, Linda.
Uh huh.
Hi, sweetie. And isn't
She's
this
all
this
mixed
is
up.
just sweet. This is
Look at
just a
that.
sweet napkin right
That looks
there.
like a 70s. I mean, it's just pure.
It's just real pretty. Now
It's
I
just
don't know.
pure.
They could be vintage.
All right.
So anyway, I don't know who sent me the beautiful things, and I love them. Whoever
There's Janet
sent,
Nash.
sent them to me, I love these, and
Yes.
I love you. Just want you to know
Hello,
I love it
Linda.
all, and I'm already using the book
Hi,
pages,
Linda. Oh,
and right here.
well, for those who don't want to go to Best Bread and Breakfast and free this and free that,
Oh, Joe's.
here I'll donate these to the next
All right, free tickets.
free tickets
Oh,
to
it's
the.
the monster truck drive
There you
thing
go, Cheryl.
show. Oh,
Me and
these will be
Cheryl will go.
cool. And it's February 25th, 26th, and 27th. Woohoo, let's all go. This will be great for Happy Mail, Joe. Thank you.
Just fill some up. There's Becky Waters. Hi, Becky. How are you doing today? Oh, my daughter has taken German in high school.
Uh
She
huh.
thinks it might be Danish or Norwegian.
Okay, that's what those are the two I have narrowed
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's Gigi or um, Sana. My girl,
Gigi
our little
Asana.
girl Sana. We have somebody in Norway that watches me, and she comes into the community a lot, off and on.
Candace says could be Filipino.
Real? I don't know. I don't have anybody
Nobody
that I
from
know in the Philippines.
no.
Um, Not that they couldn't have a foreign book from the Philippines
Yeah, it
at
could be a
all.
book from
Yeah.
anywhere.
No, I think we're getting closer to Danish and Norwegian or Sweden. Mhm. I really do.
Is that
But
Janet Velasquez?
Janet Baum, New York. You can say Janet, New York.
Oh, Janet, New
Mhm.
York.
She's
New
from.
York, New
She's
York.
we've got the USA and the UK. The US and the UK with us
Yep.
tonight.
Lovely Crafting Lodge. Uh, I ran through the Google translations,
Uh huh.
and it's Swedish.
It's got to be Gigi. Cause you know what?
Da 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 da.
I did ask her for some Swedish text. Um, it's been a while back. I did ask her for some, so that's going to be my guess.
Who was it?
Becky, I've heard from Sana. Um, she and I chatted earlier in January, and we had a trade. We did a little Happy Mail trade amongst us, just me and her, and so she's around. She's around. Uh, I haven't seen, and she posts. She's like one of my friends, so in Facebook. So whenever she posts anything, I see it, and I haven't heard anything going on lately from her. But anyway, I'm inking these because I'm going to glue them down and show you all what I saw yesterday on Tammy's Passion.
Tammy's Passion.
Tammy's Passion is my passion tonight. But you take your book pages and you kind of tear them in the same size squares, and then you ink the edges. And of course, I'm inking my edges the quickie way by just laying them down on my ink pad.
Shh, Abby.
Go in there and feed her, please.
Okay.
She's hungry.
What are you talking about?
And anyway, she did this last night, and I thought it was really cute. And all it is book pages, and you tear them in little squares, and then you ink the edges real quick, and then we're going to glue them down on a book page in our little craft book. So that's what my intentions are. So let's see if that's enough. So, let me know if Teresa comes in. I'm looking for Teresa Church. She's having some really, really scary storms right now. So we need to keep her in our prayers. There was a lot of lightning and a lot of tornadoes right in her area within 15, 20 miles. So we want to keep her for bad weather and tornado warnings. They weren't watches. They were happening. The tornadoes were landing.
Who was that? I missed it.
Alabama
Oh yeah,
and right close to Teresa.
Alabama all the way up through Tennessee.
Oh, it's all the way up the United States.
Yeah.
It goes all the way up to Maine and Nova Scotia, and I've got Nova Scotia in here now. And Ruth, it says she's going to be getting some of the ice that's going on.
I don't know, but somebody's out there burning wood in our area, and I hope it's not some of those contractors messing around because the wind is really high, and it's really.
So here's the storm across the United States. So you can see that right here in where I'm pointing is where Teresa is, where those yellow light and lightning marks are.
Tennessee.
Uh, in Alabama, below Tennessee, and everybody on the East Coast is getting it. The pink is going to be ice, and then the snow and the white and the blue and the gray is snow going after that. And you can see it goes all the way up, and there's Nova Scotia, and that's where Ruth lives. So you can see the whole East Coast is going to get it. So we'll do prayers for weather concerns. Okay. So that's wet too, Joe.
Violet's in the house.
Hi, Violet.
Hi, Violet. Glad to have you. 100-car pile up, she says, on Central Illinois.
That's from ice and snow.
Yeah. I've got a friend right now that's headed that way in a 18-wheeler truck. And
yes, we do.
I'll be calling him tonight and touch bases on how he want me to go with him.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to do a glue page, and this is in my Happy Mail book.
Oh.
With we're gonna blame all this Happy Mail on Gigi for now until we find out otherwise.
Gigi, why Gigi?
Because it's Sweden. It's Swedish.
Oh.
It's a Sweden paper. And we're going to give her the credit. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Nothing bad. It's all good.
It's a happy Swedish kind.
It is.
She's
so you just
too.
lay these down and you kind of overlay them a little bit.
That's going to be really cute. It's going to be like a...
it's a collage.
A collage. It's a stressed collage. You stressed it out when you tore it in pieces and you inked it.
I de-stressed it.
Oh, you de-stressed it?
I don't know. So anyway, I've got a couple of different sizes, but it's real cute when they're all exactly alike. But you know me, I can't do everything exactly
alike.
You're
putting them sideways.
I'm doing them every which way.
Inside, yeah, I have a hard time reading it when it's normal.
Well, see, they're mixed up. The prints are mixed up. Yeah. There's 3 different pages.
Oh yeah, I can see the colors of the paper.
You got some English in here too.
Light color paper, and you got cream.
Yeah, and
that's a really nice thing to send out for someone to do.
Yeah. So this is English.
English.
Yeah, I've got English in here too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sweet Janet Nash. How are you, darling?
So anyway,
Angela Snyder.
That is the page I wanted to do, and then it's like a background page.
Yeah, I'm glad your home is safe home safe too, Violet. Thank you. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the sky. They're building houses around in our area, one that right after another. Seriously, and the skies. There's not. It's not raining, but the skies a smoky blue
From the smoke?
from the smoke. Yeah, I can smell it out in the garage.
Well, if it's after 5, aren't they allowed to burn after 5?
I don't know. I thought all the fire department went home at 5.
Um,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
um,
That's nothing to say.
if they're out in the county and they're not in city limits, you can burn after 5 o'clock. And if you live in the city or the city limits, you can do fire pits and grills, but not fires.
Yeah, you still have to
And
have
but we
adequate water for any
we
fire.
live outside of city limits, and we have a burn barrel, and we can burn in our barrel anytime we want, really, because we're outside the city limits. So they as long as it's safe, and if somebody calls and says I smell an awful lot of smoke, they'll do drive-bys and check on you.
Scrappy girl, Dana Yates. Hello, hello.
So
Oh, I know it.
I don't think I'm going to have
She,
enough.
she said they built 25,000 houses by them in Florida. We got 200 houses, and they're taking right now. We got a small airport that's about the property line's about 160 feet from our house, but it's they're taking in. They bought this. Massey's bought all the property, and the big boys with the airplanes, not the big airplanes.
It's a personal
Yeah, it's a
airstrip
private airstrip.
for
And
little planes. Oh, thank you, Janet. It's cute, isn't it? So I just needed just a couple more
but
pieces.
they're gonna build about 25 houses over there. I don't know how they're gonna build them because they're gonna have to have enough room.
They're going to build them one by one.
I know he gets a royalty on every one of them over there. If you buy a house over there, you got to pay somewhere in a couple thousand. Well, not a couple, about 15,000 a year.
It's like a private.
It's like a yacht club.
Yeah, they'll have the homeowners and all that
Yeah.
jazz.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got. Of course, if you got a nice airplane that you can fly in and fly
Are they going to
out.
have airplane connections to the airstrip?
Yeah, they'll.
We have places down here, guys, that are the land is connected to the airport, and they have driveways, private driveways from their garage, their very own plane garage to the airstrip, and they can store their planes in their home with their homes. La di da. For the fancy people.
Yeah, for a small complimentary.
Well, it's going to be expensive. So now on top of this, I've got this clear coat stuff, and I'm going to put a little clear coat on top of this, and seal it all down nicely.
Magic touch. How's she? Magic K. Kale. Magic Kale Touch Studios says hi, Beth.
That must be Carol Magical.
Magical. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I
Gotcha. So I wanted to do that, and this is our little Happy Mail book. So I am going to put my pocket here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down.
Yeah, I might go get me a job, Barb. Go around checking air pressures on these airplane wheels.
Well, all you need is a tire pressure, right?
Yeah, pressure gauge. I'll get me one of those
Is
little
it the same one that we use for the
cars.
regular cars?
Yeah, you can get one that's like a drill now that's got a pump on it instead of going. They're making all these new uh, tools. One of them, I seen them the other day. You can get a um, about an 8 to 10 inch buffer wheel, and it's for cleaning like your gutters or places up high you can't get outside.
Uh-huh.
And it hooks to this 6 foot extension on a drill. A Roby's got it, and they're $75 to $80, and it's just for the tool, not for the all the accessories and they're battery operated, and
Oh.
they've got one that's like that. So somebody really put some money into Roby. Their tools now you can take
Arobi tools.
uh-huh. You can have looks like a drill, and it's got a hose on it. You stick the hose in a 5 gallon bucket, and now you got a pressure cleaner with a drill.
Hi, Cheryl. Joe, my cursor
Uh-huh.
is it in my chat box? Go to my box with my face on it. Oh no, go to the blue button, the chat blue button,
Uh-huh.
and click that.
Okay.
Okay. Cheryl's running late. No problem. She's gonna come in and play with me for just a few minutes.
Okay.
And I'm just goofing off
Yeah, Beth's just having a good old time,
and talking,
and
catching up.
all the girls are getting excited. I can tell that. There's 24 of them on the
So
watching.
so I am really goofing off.
I guess it's just, sometimes we can watch our children, and they'll be content and have the best time with something that we wouldn't think that they would. And that's the art of the
Paper and
no,
staples and
yeah, that's just the art
markers.
of God giving us good children, I guess, and giving us the lead for them. Well,
Look, we got a
that's
famous
cute.
Amos card.
Yeah.
It's a bookmark tag.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome off the side of the box?
yeah.
I love it.
That's a nice
It's
one.
it's in my book. Somebody sent it to me for Happy Mail. So and then over here, I have a toucan in this book. I have a toucan. Let's see if I can find it. There's a butterfly.
Pretty. That's an old one.
It is.
That is an old picture. I can tell by
It's an old book.
the way it's
There it is.
Toucan Sam.
There's Tookie. We'll have to dedicate this page to Janet Nash. The
Yep.
the toucan is the largest of a family of odd-looking birds, tropical South America. His enormous bill takes up 1/3 of his total 25-inch length. He would be top heavy if his bill were as weighty as it looks, but actually it's extremely light. The outside is made up of a thin horn, and the inside is a fine network of bony fibers. Both pointed mandibles arch downward, and each is has a saw-like edge. Now you know. You've heard it from me. Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for the rest of the story.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, everybody coming in. If I've missed you, I didn't mean to. I'm busy. I'm busy. We're gonna play with our paint blobs in a minute. I just put some Happy Mail in our Happy Mail book,
The Scrappy
and
Girl.
I've got to let it dry. So that's got to sit over there, and I'm not going to look because it might have a craft-a-lanch. I'm not going to look at it. Just pretend I didn't see that. Now, it's a 6:45. I was going to work on some painty papers today, and have you ever had any painting papers or any kind of art paper that you've done that doesn't look complete? And I did these paint pours um, a couple weeks ago. Remember the paint pouring techniques that we did? And I am going to be doing more paint pours. But I thought I would do some mark making on these three pieces, and then maybe I can cut them up into ACT cards, and I can have them in my stash ready to make to be the front of an ATC card.
Well, those are sure some pretty colors in there.
Well, thank you.
I like them. That one in the middle there looks like.
Well, there's Rebecca. She's in Mexico. Woohoo!
Hey, little lady.
The
what
boat
are you
is
doing?
pulling out, but I remembered it was Thursday. Saying hi before I lose mobile contact. Hi, everyone. I miss everyone. Well, Rebecca, welcome, honey. We miss you. I've been trying to get some people all day long to come in and stream with me, but nobody else will stream with me. Teresa and Cheryl are going to come in, but Cheryl's going to come in a few minutes. She's busy. And then Teresa is in the middle of some storms.
Yeah, you better
So
go before it swings back.
We'll be ready for you next week when you come back. I want to know what you're going to buy us. She won $200 at the casino last night.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. She gonna be buying some gifts. That's right. Buy some gifts. Anything flat. Buy flat things. Put them in your suitcase. That is so fun. That is so neat. So I hope I know you're having a great time. Just know it.
Somebody was just asking about you.
Yeah. They said, is Rebecca okay? Haven't seen her all week. She's on a cruise.
She's out in the tidy bowl water.
You all look like you were having rested and having fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get my stencils out, and I'm going to do some little mark making, and with some variety of stencils. And I was wondering if I had a butterfly stencil.
Wow.
That would be neat if I did. I'm a look. Seems to me I have one.
That would be one that you could probably cut out of a eraser.
A butterfly?
Uh-huh. Just an outline.
There's two butterflies. This is good.
Okay,
yeah. That would be fun.
We talked about about a stamp.
Would you? Yeah, a stencil. If you want to carve one, I've got an eraser. You want to try carving one? You feel like you just want to watch chat? I'll do anything you say. I'll do anything you want to do, Joe.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
You will?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get that garage door opener installed.
He's been watching garage door videos, guys. So he should know how to do it by now. So we're going to need this for our painting with the deer.
Got too dirty out there in the garage.
I like this one real well.
Oh, we do have to get the heart. Who's got that heart stamp for stamping?
Yeah.
The the one with the bubble wrap. Is that Rebecca?
No. Teresa ordered it, but they sent her the wrong one.
Oh, bummer.
Bummer is right.
Bummer. Just give me that address. I'll take and send them a sprinkle bomb.
A glitter bomb?
A glitter bomb.
Here's another butterfly.
Yeah,
we got butterflies. Okay, I think that'll be enough for now. I'll just stick these back in here. I used to have a drawer full of stencils, And I love this little thing. This is perfect. I don't need any more stencils
She still
than
got
right
that.
there.
She still got that same drawer full of stencils. The
No,
only
it's
problem
not.
is
You can't get into
it's
it.
got three other drawers beside it, and it's full too.
It's awful. So anyway, I think I'm going to try to use a sponge and a palette, a thing with paint in it, and just maybe use a sponge. Uh-oh, about to have a avalanche. I saw that.
I was just gonna say,
I saw it. I saw it.
Beth's come up with a new way to once you have your your floor cabinets and stuff all in your craft room completely full, you just take the ones that's got the drawers on top and open them up and start stacking it on top of it. And then you have extra room. You can buy more.
I open the drawers around me and I stack on top of those.
Yeah, she's made her a self-contained little desk chest.
It's totally
Totally illegal.
no,
You
it's
go to jail for it.
it's definitely a hazard. It's a hazard in
Crap.
here. Yeah, it's hazardous in here. hmm So I'm just going to use a sponge and uh, and just do some stenciling here.
Oh, is those hearts upside down?
They look like
Some
little
kind of
hearts. They're
yeah.
scrolly, aren't they?
Scrolly.
Paisley, scrolly.
No, they're not paisleys.
Something.
Paisleys are different, big and go into little. Those
And
there
I
are
thought about just doing.
designed. Ooh,
It looks good on the yellow,
yeah,
so that's okay.
I would have given that guy a couple eyes. He's
What guy?
almost got a couple eyes already.
Who?
The one you're covering up.
Eyes. Oh, you think he's? Oh, it looks like the devil.
I know it.
Oh my gosh! Look at his horns and his nose and his mouth.
Where's his eyes at? Look, his
Well,
eyes.
his eyes would be right
One there
here.
and one there. And he's got lips.
Yeah, look at his red
He's-
beard.
He's been eating ice cream.
He's been eating fire.
Fire. Molded
It's
Oh, my.
spicy ice cream,
spicy ice cream.
guys. You guys. My heavens. Heavens to Betsy.
We had somebody one time that did a lot of the little things like Beth's doing, and you always knew when she was going to make a change. She got out that little 2 or 3 inch roller and got some of this designs and just started painting it over top until it turned that color. Everything was that color.
Who was that, baby?
I can't remember who it was.
Okay.
But I knew she was always to that point.
Huh.
Like she didn't have no clear paper, but that wasn't it.
Okay.
And that little
And see,
thing,
you could take your sponge and
Yeah.
make marks too, just with your sponge.
until he disappears.
Yeah, because he's going to be cut up.
Without the little diamond shaper that you're using is it's kind of like one of the things that holds your 2x4s in a truss.
Does it?
Yeah, that's what a 2x4. They
Beth, have you got mail from Carol? See above. Carol, did you send me my happy mail? Where is it? Oh, I moved it. Did you send me a loaded pocket, Carol? I got a loaded pocket and some happy mail today. I've already put it in my book. I got some free tickets. Thank you, Janet, for asking me again because I wasn't watching. She sighed and she says good night. Oh no! Embroidered envelope arrived. No, it wasn't embroidered. No, it was just a plain white envelope. No, I haven't gotten it, Carol. That's not her. Thank you, Janet. So anyway, nope, I have not.
Wagner Franklin, who's that?
It's a troll. We'll get rid of him. He's gone. Thank you, Janet. No, I have not gotten anything embroidered.
Hey, little sisters.
And I think this mail that I just got is possibly from Gigi because it was a personal airmail. So we're looking for Gigi. If she, well, it'll be late over there for her. She's probably in bed. That's okay. We'll let her sleep.
I did get your box out today, by the way.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, I got this piece over here to do as well. See what I think this one looks like a heart. The heart, the
heart
physical
in
heart,
movement.
the heart in your body heart.
Yeah, that's.
He could be an alien if you turn it up this way. And here's his eye, and he's got a big head and little neck.
Yeah. There's his mouth
Mm-hmm.
with his tongue.
Hi, Jen. Jen's here.
Kitty Jen. Hi, honey.
We're just doing a little bit of mark making.
Bart says it's domestic godliness.
She's going to do her duties.
Uh,
Bye, Barbara. She's got to go get her dinner done. See, I do like that diamond thing. It's a good one.
dinner, chicken dinner.
Dinner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner. I'm going to put some pandas on here.
Pandas?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Kind of unusual.
Kinda.
Yeah. The color coordination you've got for those, the blue back. This should be a white background.
If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
You just wait till I'm finished. Then you can tell me something. You'll see. You'll see.
I can see that you're not going to mess the heart up. That's one good thing.
Oh, Joe. I think I need some different color.
Well, you know how easy that guy was on TV last night put that garage door in service.
He had a hard time doing it.
Well,
I thought it was easier than that, but he was doing it, but he had a hard time.
I tell you what,
But he was doing it now.
I'm not even halfway through it, and I've been messing with it for.
And you got half of it. Get to use all the other stuff, don't you?
Well, not really, because it's just getting it up there on the door.
I mean, the tracks and everything.
No, I'm not gonna put my new tracks on.
Are you serious? The side things? Those.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So are you cleaning the garage out at
Oh
the
no,
same
not
time?
this. Not.
Well,
Not
I
this.
just thought I'd ask.
No.
Don't shoot the
I
piano
know.
player.
I realize it's that full that if you were to take the side tracks off, you could probably get more surface area.
Just saying. Get those side tracks in the garage. You can get that garage cleaned out.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
Yeah. That would
Okay.
be awesome.
Who was that? I don't want to hear it no more. Sue will be back in a little bit.
So, I do. I do, Jen. I have a crafty book to show everybody. Hmm. I do.
At least one.
Yeah. No, I've got one over here that's an old one. I know what she wants.
She got at least one, Jan. And
I've
it's
got
like
tons.
within hand's reach.
Well, I think it's neat that she's asking me to show them because I've done them 2 years ago, and I've got a
Yeah.
lot of books that I've done, and
Years
it's nice
back.
to reminisce on some of
Yeah.
these old books. It's very nice.
And some of the people that get to see those don't have never seen them before.
No, they haven't.
They've seen a lot of stuff that you do and how you do it.
Or they don't remember and they want to
Yeah.
see it again. It's a nice refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when some other people do this, when they do this, what I'm doing, people like Aunt Beck and Lisa, they or Treese, even Tanya. I just don't like any of these. I don't like any of them. I'm going to let them dry, and I'm going to move along. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I can't. The only thing I've liked so far was that glue page I did. So I'm gonna give these a
Now, Lisa
rest.
wants to know where you're making, Beth.
They were painty papers, and I was
She's
trying to turn them into uh, background, what they call a master board, and then you can cut it up and use it for ACT cards or something. I was trying to do something like that, and I think I failed. I think it was a fail, but I am going to keep the butterflies out. And
she's still trying, Megan.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just making a mess. Now, see, we're just going to have to wait till Rebecca gets back, get me back straightened up in line here. But I'll wipe these off just a little bit, and then I can put them up. Okay. So let's try another project.
I know the relief and the love you have for doing all this crafting and stuff. Really, really uh, sets it a
Look,
level.
we have some paint blobs.
Oh my gosh, but these paint blobs, I just don't know where to get those.
Now, I'm sorry, but they're a little on the lighter side. But the green one is going to be number one, and this one's going to be number two. And then we have a black one that goes like this, is number three. And then this purple one is number four.
Oh, I know what the other purple one is.
You do.
Number 5.
And then we'll go down here and do 6 and 7. And the blue one is very light, but it's there.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you all tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
all right.
Yeah, Janet, she would. Aunt Bet can make master boards. She is so good at it, and I don't know what I do. I just can't. I keep adding on to them, but oh well. Joe,
Yeah.
what do you see, honey?
Well, hmm
I think this guy here is bowling.
oh,
Mhm. This
well,
guy here is a bowler.
okay. Number seven's a bowler. Now, I think somebody could come up with a good idea on number five, and because he's looking at you, and I think he's thinking.
Let's see now. How do I do that? Two hands are going in the holes and the thumb, and then he's got two fingers up on top, right?
Yeah, in the middle.
Two fingers here, and then the two little fingers on the end, or one. And you use these two or these two? These two, don't you?
Pointer and a
Yeah,
pinky.
you got to have a pointer. This finger's here, and this finger's here. That's his hand. I'm sorry, but that's his hand.
Oh, yeah, or disc player, thrower.
No, he's bowling.
Oh,
It's a
good
bowling ball, and
job,
this is the
Lane.
the thing where you go down.
I just draw his hand out there and point it up. Yeah, just like something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, that looks wonderful, honey. And you have got this much talent, and you just made it through the fourth grade.
That's pretty funny, Joe.
That's a good picture. You did pretty good on that. I like
Thank you,
that,
honey.
really seriously. Yeah. Put some kind of logo on the front of this.
Well, what should I say? You
Um,
want a duck or a polo shirt? I was thinking the same thing.
what?
I was saying, what can I put a pocket on him?
Yeah, put a pocket. You can't smoke in the bowling alley anymore, so don't put no cigarettes in it.
Okay. Now,
Cup of coffee.
okay, let's see.
Cup of coffee sounds
I think
good, don't it, girls?
there's neat to see. What?
Cup of coffee. At a bowling alley, you're always
Oh
drinking
yeah,
coffee
yeah, yeah.
or,
Um,
or beer.
uh, light colors over the tops, then you might like them. If you don't like them, you just keep adding more until you do. Exactly, Janice Glines. I agree. And I thought
Spider
they
Man
looked
bowling.
pretty good before I started, and then I thought they looked awful when I started doing them on them. And so I need to continue to do them, but I'll let them dry.
Which one's that?
These things, painting papers. You're right. You're right. The blue one is the ghost of Elvis. Oh, well, the ghost of Elvis is bowling. The ghost of Elvis bowling. Thank you. We got it, Janice. So, hi, Ray. Hi, honey. Hi, Happy Ray. Hi, sweetie. A T Rex. Yeah, I saw that. His head sort of did look like a T Rex. Well, can we make a T Rex out of number one? Let's see. Spider Man bowling. The one under Beth's left hand, purple, is an owl. I have to look at it sideways to see it. Do you see it?
Now,
An owl.
what
Now I
number?
have to see it if I have to. She said the purple one is an owl, and I don't see an owl. Three is the Big Dipper. Okay, I'm just gonna encircle it. The Big Dipper. The Big Dipper. That's good. That's a good one. I was wondering about that. That was an accident. Let's see here. My browser is blocking me. Uh-oh. Uh Cheryl, are you trying to come in? I'll put I'll put the link in again. Go to my face where the white line is to write right there and right click it and paste and chat. I'll put the browser in again, the link again, Cheryl. If you want to try to come in, and you look for her when if she gets in, she'll be
Okay.
right there beside me. Um, let's see. Everybody's laughing. Okay. Uh, do you have Chrome, Cheryl? I do. And Kenny Jen, Elvis did like to bowl. He did? Well, great. That's a perfect Elvis. I'll give him a little spit curl. Oh, he had sideburns. Yeah. There's Elvis.
No,
The owl is wearing a
nightcap.
nightcap.
What out? Ooh, ooh.
Let's see. She's probably on her phone.
Chance next number 5. She thinks he's a
Grover of the Muppets.
Grover.
Long
Oh,
nose,
the
Venture.
hairy guy.
Okay.
Grover was the green. Um, wasn't it? Janice Grover was the green guy, long nose, and she's not back yet.
Okay, let me look up Grover.
Happy Rachel of Crafters Sunshine. Um, 4 could be a mouse. Yep, I see it's the mouse, or kind of a Daffy dog, one of those Daffy dogs, not a Daffy duck.
I'm looking for the owl and I'm looking for a Grover.
Grover. Grover's blue. That's purple, I believe, isn't it?
It looks blue to me on my phone.
Oh, okay. It is green, not blue. Gonzo, not Grover. Number 5. Yeah,
Gonzo.
number 5, Gonzo. Some new ideas. Oh, baby, what you want? A mouse with a coat of um,
Let's see.
could be a
Now I see a bird bent over with wings up as he's standing on a pier pole. Okay, now I can sort of see the pier.
it looks like an alien to me. Uh-oh. She's going into fabrication mode.
This is a bird on a pole. I don't mean to I don't mean to disrespect anybody else, but I just couldn't see anything. Okay, so we still have this green thing up here, and we have this black thing, and we still have number 4, and we got this black thing down here at the bottom. This looks like
Hmm. Becky says the bird looks great. A little catawampy, but
Will's little
looks
cattywampus, yeah, yeah. uh, top black one, it almost looks like a turtle. Oh, okay, I can see a turtle, a land turtle.
man.
Uh huh.
Then it says the bottom one looks like a chicken.
That looks like a turtle.
Well, sure does. Son of a gun.
Son of a gun. Okay. Uh, if I've missed anything, just repeat it for me. Uh,
6 is ice skater.
I had to look up his name. Bottom black one looks like a chicken. A chicken. Who said that? Dana did. Cheryl's always thinking about chickens. Uh,
Where's that one?
where's the
Skater.
chicken? Oh, you're talking about this? Is this?
6.
Oh, it's a hen, and she's laying down in a nest.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's a hen. I'm gonna give her a head, a chicken head.
We are now going into
She's laying in a nest.
oh, Architecture 101.
It's drawing. It's sketching. It's using your imagination.
Janice has got a lot of imagination. She said it looks like a big-headed cat. You're going to dream about big-headed cats. Oh, she just turned it into a chicken.
It's chicken now. It's soup.
What do
Okay.
you think? Abby thinks
What does
it's
Abby?
chicken too.
What does Abby want? Then hold her. She wants something, Daddy. Give us some food.
No.
Looks like a big-headed cat. Okay. Well, that's all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chicken came first. The chicken came first. Mm-hmm. Came first before the cat. Alrighty. We got us a chicken. Did she get a bath?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, Nora. Okay. Yeah, Nora had to have a bath yesterday.
She's so soft. She's like a like one of
So
those
anyway, that's cute.
coats. Yeah,
Oh, there's another chicken peeking over her. Well,
oh,
we'll just pretend that's there. We'll pretend. I'm being goofy now. Okay, so now we have
number 4. Somebody said a mouse earlier. Who was that? Joe, I saw a big-headed cat that lives in Japan. Ooh. We got these places around down here that these um, garages and office buildings and stuff. People have these, what do they call it, cat sanctuaries. And just people go in and go there and
it's like a farm, and it's just for the cats, and they catch the fat cat. They catch the cats one by one and have them fixed, and then they let them live there. And they're orphaned cats that nobody wants, and these people have these areas, and they make all kinds of little cat houses for them to stay in, and make sure that they get food, and
yeah,
and
just
and they're, and they're living in the wild on their farm, on a cat farm. Okay, now let's see. Number 1 and number 4. An octopus. All right. We'll have to make the rest of the legs, but we can make it an octopus or jellyfish. So here's one leg.
he's gonna get in that Big Dipper and get some of that ice cream out.
Is it deeper full of ice
It's
cream?
plumb full of ice cream. You can't even see it. If we knew it was going to be an octopus, we would have made that a.
We'll just pretend that there's more tentacles there.
Oh, okay.
We're into this pretending
Hey, there's
stuff.
Mina Parrish.
Hi, Mina.
Didn't even see you, honey.
Hi, honey. We're
All
doing
the
paint blobs.
yeah. Shelly. Shelly Brook.
Okay, no problem. We got us an octopus.
Yeah.
How does an octopus look?
It looks like it's running over top of rocks and stuff.
Does it have like little striations or something?
Yeah, just
Decorations or something?
I can't remember when the last time I went down underneath the
I don't
ocean
remember.
and seen one.
Okay, there's our octopus.
Okay. It does have 2 eyes.
Oh, well, let's give it some eyes.
You just okay. Yeah. What? Totally qualifies.
Okay, Cheryl. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Cheryl. It's okay. So it's a jellyfish octopus. It's an octopus jelly. We'll just nickname it an octopus jelly.
Oh.
Okay, we've got our turtle. We've got our bird on the pier, and this little thing here is.
I see you, Janice. Just putting a cat channel out there for me.
It's probably my channel. Oh,
Mari.
Maru's channel. If you ever, the cat videos. Oh, okay. Maru. Let me go over here and
Yes.
Maru.
They've got some pretty. You could go over and get and some of these cats have been taken spaded and taken care of, and they do free neutering and I was at Tractor Supply today, and they got this new thing in the back room. Um, I think it's the first time I noticed it since they've been open. They got a doggy wash.
We watch these kind of videos. Yeah, that's what this looks like.
Yeah, look at that. Where's my kitty at?
Don't you
Holly,
think that's what this looks like?
Holly, Holly. Yeah, and a dog style head.
That's the way Nora sleeps. It is
Oh,
hilarious. Hilarious.
anyway, there was a full-blooded German Shepherd, big, had all the colors, black, tint, brown, with the red crust, like a police officer's dog. Beautiful dog, and all the I guess you can give a donation or uh, you don't have to, but you go in there and use their facility. They got a stainless steel big wash place area. Cool.
It's a sleeping cat on his back.
My dog's never been out in a car.
Nora has never been off this since we got her. The day we got her, she's never been in a car. The lady brought Nora in a cage in a car over here, and had her on a leash and brought her in the house. And that was the last time when we first got her. So we've got a cat sleeping on his back. So there we go. Okay, let me get a couple of pictures of these. I can get those three and these two,
Hey,
and we'll get Elvis.
is that a scrappy poodle or a scrappy girl? Oh, scrappy girl.
Scrappy girl Dana.
Dana.
She's a scrapbooker.
I know it. I'm just teasing.
Oh goodness, what am I going to do with them girls? What am I going to
Poodle.
do? 17. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chipmunks. Okay. I'll look them up tonight. We watch the puppy cam and the kitty cams a lot, and there's a another site that you can watch them in the playroom, and the cats and the
Yeah.
dogs, and they're playing around like they're in a playroom with stuff.
Like they're like they're at school.
Well, they have toys for them and
Yeah,
stuff like
they
that.
got toys and how they
So
play. Oh,
turn the
there's some
page.
food. We had some hoot owls last night.
We did.
There's your free tickets.
Yep.
All right, who got them?
So anyway, I posted another picture of of a deer, and I think now here's a picture. I posted this. This was 11 years ago, and this is Abby at work.
Oh,
She
hold her
was she
still.
was work she was working that day,
Right there.
and that was her job.
Abby, you're on TV.
Yep, that's when she used to work at the nursing home. So her job was to comfort people, and she did a fabulous job.
Yeah, and we had a cat that went into the same nursing home. And I told Beth, I said, I'm gonna
I
put
took the cat with on a leash.
yeah. And this cat would go. Reminded me of that song that what was it? The inspector. The no, the cat. Pink, the pink cat,
Panther.
Pink Panther. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you could play that. This cat would go from one door to the next door stop because it was on like on a halter um,
She was on a leash,
leash.
and she walked on a leash.
Yeah.
Let's see, where do I want to
Somebody said,
go?
I've never seen a cat on a leash.
Yep, I had a harness on her. She walked around, and as long as she could see me, she would stay right there. She would stay in the room that I was in. I went back to the lobby in the back, and I had a cage there for Abby, and I opened the door to the cage, and the cat would go in the cage and sit there and look out with her feet coming out the front of the
Teresa
cage.
says, Mom, I'm home.
Yeah. Is Teresa here? Okay, do it again, Joe.
Okay.
You remember how to do it?
Yeah, right here.
Right there. Right click. Left click, right click, and
Come on.
chat. Chat, blue chat. There we go.
Come on.
I gave you another link, Teresa. There you go. Cheryl's not able to come in.
Maybe it might be that weather.
Cheryl, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to have to do something to get you on here, Cheryl. I've done all I know to do to make it easy. So, but anyway, you can still sketch this out, Cheryl, and get your brush pens. I'm looking for it.
Is that we don't have a person though?
We what? Okay, well, just a second. Let it come up. She's got to figure that part out. Let's see here.
Vanessa says she's back and she's just getting here.
Okay, Vanessa. Copy photo. So I want to get the photo in here. Oh, shoot. I didn't get it. Let me try it again.
Well, I just hope that this bad weather doesn't affect anybody in our group, and I just say, Lord, watch over the ones that it is going to hit tonight, because there's nothing worse than waking up and
now let's see if I got it.
Having something.
Okay, here's the picture that we're going to paint tonight. Oh. I'm not going to do it in the dark. That dark. I'm going to do it a little bit lighter in the background. But you can do whatever you want. I posted it in my Facebook group, and if you want to paint the Bambi. Yes, Teresa, there were some tornadoes in Alabama.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard, and I'm sure there's damage. Yep.
Tennessee and Alabama.
And it went on up, straight up. I was watching it with Teresa, and as it happened, we were watching the Weather Channel. And Vanessa has heavy rain and winds, and she's up in Massachusetts. So maybe a forest green. Okay. I know that I have a marsh green of some sort. That's Kelly green. Let me get rid of this little guy. And let's see what we got down here. We could blend it, use several colors. And see, I want to keep the...
Teresa said you could paint your trees.
My trees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the background? I'm going to do it in a blend, and then on the top of it, you see there's butterflies. That's what I'm going to do with the butterfly stencils. I'm going to put them butterflies in real bright yellow, like this one. Oh, I had another yellow. Hmm. And I can use this color too. It's a green, limey green, and make some real pretty yellows. And then the bottom part is kind of like leaves. And I'm thinking a stencil for that too. Let's see what I've got in the stencil department that would look good down there. Like these flowers. That's what I'll do. I'll put them down there. Yeah, instead of leaves. That'll work. I'm not picky. Nope, doesn't take me long to figure it out. Right there. So let's put this back up here. You gotta let me in. Click on Teresa. Add, no, no,
What?
stop. Hover over the gray part. Add, add. I don't see anything, Teresa.
There's not a.
Give her a chance to figure it out.
Okay. You're doing something. You gotta.
You're doing great. You're just one click away.
Yeah. You're
You're almost
you're
there.
blinking in and blinking out.
Um, I could probably put some trees in there as in the shadows. I'll see what we can do, and we'll do that first before we paint. Or should I paint? No, I want to do the trees first. Yes, no, yes, no. So I'm going to do some greens, and I could add a little blue to it, just for mystery. Just for mysteryness. And I think it would look good if I stippled it too.
Ezekiel.
There she is. Okay, touch the volume button down here on the keypad. On off volume.
On.
Uh-huh. Okay, so and you can raise it up a little bit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, raise her voice up.
Okay.
You can see
My
it
voice
going
is
up.
plenty loud.
Huh?
So my voice is plenty loud.
Good, good. Okay, we can hear you now.
We got
I
you
can
now.
hear you too. Woohoo! We made it, didn't we?
Thank you. So I'm so glad those storms were up above you.
They
Have
were
you?
right over me, Beth. They
Oh
weren't
my
above
gosh.
me. They were right over me. Um, it you could
It was
feel it.
bad. Yeah, it was
You
bad.
could feel it. So, yeah, it was right over me.
And did you say your mom?
Yeah, the just past her house, they had a tornado touchdown.
Oh
Um,
my.
so they had a tornado touchdown close to me also.
I know.
But
I
it
saw
didn't
that.
touch me. It went right over me. Praise
Oh my
God.
gosh.
He took care of us. So, I'm here, and like I
Okay.
said, as soon as it cleared up, I was able to get in here and everything, and ooh, it was nice. Nice to be able to get in.
Good.
My
Oh
camera's
my.
a pain sometimes, but
That's okay. But you got it.
I got
You
in.
got it. You got in.
I'm working on my little journal.
Okay. A little journal.
I've had a request to show how I made this journal.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
I'm going to go live later.
Will. Oh, I
Probably
was gonna say
sometime
you want me to make
tomorrow.
you big right now because I'm just doing this little painting
No,
thing.
it's fine. I want to finish this one before I start another one. Um, I need to put me a pocket here, and I don't really like as short as this is, so I need to add to it. I need to find me something to add to this, and I want to finish one before I start another one.
Okay.
This is also, I made these two little hearts right here into a pocket, and I made
Oh.
these little things so that pictures could be put into them. And you
Oh.
just lift up and you slide that,
Oh.
and
Oh.
you can slide pictures into each one of these little hearts. So I
Oh,
made it to where it could do that. I
that
got to
is
get
cute.
some die cuts done because and I've got to make a couple of bookmarks and some die cuts uh, so I can send out some mail tomorrow. I'd hope
Okay.
to get it done today, but then the funeral was today, so I didn't get it all done.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry about your friend.
Thank you.
I hope it wasn't.
His wife was who I was worried about.
Oh,
Because she's in really really bad shape. Nobody ever thought it would be him before her. Okay, that's how bad she was.
that's
Uh,
sad.
from 6 months to being healthy as a horse to gone on to be with the Lord.
Did he have COVID?
No,
Okay.
he had cancer.
Okay. Well,
He had a
that's
brain
kind
tumor.
of what happened to Joe's mom. She
So
she was driving and doing her own shopping like 6 months ago, and
exactly.
then as soon as they sold her house and she moved, there was a that was a big transition for her, and that's when she went downhill from there, didn't she, Joe?
Stress
And
every
and
time.
she did have a mild case of COVID, but she had been vaccinated and she tested positive, but she wasn't really that sick. So it was a mild case, whatever she had. And it didn't really hurt her. And she had lung cancer. So she had a really mild case of COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
Or it would have taken her because she had
Yeah, she would have
because she had lung
been
cancer. So we know that. And but luckily she had her virus protections. So okay, Joe, can you help me read chat?
What?
Can you help me read chat?
Hey,
Well,
sister, how are you?
kind of letting you.
Hi,
Hi,
Janice.
Janice.
Janice Turner.
Yeah, that's
Nice that you're here, Janice. I'm glad you're here. She's in the background cooking dinner. Okay. Cook away, honey. Pork chops, creamed potatoes, and mac and cheese, and pinto beans with
And
iced
cornbread.
tea. Yummy. So
I
so
haven't even cooked dinner yet. The storm's hit us too fast.
leave the back door open for us. We'll be right over.
Yeah.
Or
Hey,
cornbread.
open the front door. I'll come
I
over
fixed
through it too.
cornbread last night.
Yeah, I fixed cornbread last night in what was that
Crock
about?
pot.
A 4-pound pork roast.
Yeah, it was a pulled pork, and he fixed it with barley and carrots and potatoes and a tomato sauce, and it was real good. And cornbread,
V8 tomatoes.
V8 juice.
Some V8 juice.
Okay, that's all I'm going to do the background, and then down here, I think I'll just do.
Kind of look like you got a little tornado going there and little movement. It looks
No.
good though.
No, it's not a tornado.
Okay. Well, come on in.
So glad you're
My sweet
here.
friends are all welcome. They have y'all.
Welcome. We're painting.
We just you can pick out anything you want to paint. That's painting
I'm gonna paint a
deer.
deer. I got it posted in my Facebook group. If anybody wants to paint along or sketch along, Cheryl probably will sketch it. And she said she wanted to use her brush pens tonight. And I don't know. I got into this paint, so I'm using this paint. That's what we're doing. And I'm just kind of rubbing the paint out. So you can see there's a little
Thank you, Janice.
mound.
Janet.
There's a little mound down here.
Yeah.
And this is going to be where these flowers go. And they're going to be done in different colors. Colors. They're going to be done in color.
So your deer's going to be behind all this.
The deer's going to be standing on the mound.
On the mound. Yeah. Well, deers can sneak down little trails that a dog or any kind of animals knock the little bushes down and stuff. And I've seen them. I've seen them get in places you wouldn't believe that they're in there, just little cubby holes.
But
Yeah,
they got
they're
mine
good.
somewhere.
They gotta
I
lay
know
down
it.
somewhere. That's right.
They drop
There are
down on
predators out there, and they know it.
they drop down on their the first leg joints, elbows, I guess. I don't know what them
They
called,
lay down. Hmm.
and they lay down and make them a nest.
You should see them out here in my front yard. I have this patch of garlic out here, and
Oh,
and I'll watch them. I can't go out. I have to sit here with my door open and at dark until it gets daylight. And you'll see the little deer get out there and roll around in my garlic.
oh,
They're trying to get the scent off of them, so the predators. Because we used to have a black panther here. That
ooh.
and every once in a while I'd hear him running across the top of my house, and it sounded like it's going to pound my house in. My daughter would feed him, so
He'd
he
get up
stuck
on your
around.
roof.
Yeah, he'd get on the top of my house and run across my house. He thought this was his house too because my daughter fed him.
Oh,
He was wild, you know, but my daughter would take her scraps out and she would empty them behind the house.
right.
And he thought he lived here because she fed him.
That's right.
And she said it scared her. She went out one night and it wasn't quite dark, it was dusky dark. And she went out there to dump out her scraps like she always did. And so when she dumped out her scraps, she looked up and he was crouched down looking at her, waiting on her to get done.
Oh,
So she said, okay, backing away slowly.
Don't get me.
But
Don't get
he
confused.
didn't move a
I'm not the
muscle.
food.
She would have, she said,
He does.
you would have thought that
Oh my
he was
gosh.
just sitting waiting. He was a statue. He was so still. He
Wished
didn't
you had a
move.
picture of it.
Yeah, that would be nice. And my cousin, they lived here for a while I was in Michigan, so they lived here for a little while, and my cousin, her husband would get really soused or drunk or whatever you want to call it, sloshed, sheep
Yeah.
whatever, and he'd sit out back on the back steps, and that cat would come up from the valley and watch him because I've got a big
Yeah.
ditch behind my house, and there's
Uh,
nothing but rocks and woods and all that right there because it's a drainage ditch, is what it is.
oh,
When it
oh,
rains,
yeah.
we don't wash away, right?
Right.
So anyway, um, he would come up through there is what he would do. And now we about don't have any woods because they've cut everything out, so I don't know where he went to.
Right.
Uh,
Oh.
but we had a beautiful white buck.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah.
he would
Yeah.
run out in front of your car at night and look at you like,
Albino.
you're not going to hit me. So, so we had a good time. But yeah, we did good. We've had quite a few wild animals around here.
We had panthers down here,
Yeah. Uh,
and they're
we
pretty
got
big.
we got fox, whatever you want to call them, they
Red
are.
fox. Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
red
Yeah.
foxes. Or we used to. We had lots of deer. So anyway, hi Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. We're playing.
honey.
Hi Jen. I'm so glad y'all are here. Okay, so here is my flip over journal. Okay, and I've been requested to show how I made it. The reason it's a pocket
You
flip
want to make
over
it big?
journal.
Yes.
You know how to do it.
Okay? This is a pocket flip over journal. Okay, and what it is, the reason why is because the center of this journal is a pocket. Okay, you've got you've got a card in here to write on. You can put more than one if you want to because it's quite a large pocket because it's gusseted, so they can expand a little bit. Okay, then you open up here and you've got these pages like this. I put an envelope, a little feather. These tickets are both pockets right here. Let me move my mouse all the way so I can move stuff around here. Okay. These tickets I used as pockets. See? These
Different
are
layers.
pockets. Okay. I put an envelope here and it's a pocket behind it. Got a little feather right there that I found. This is
Cute.
the instructions on how to use my kitty cat. Okay. Then this is not a butterfly. This is a moth. I cannot have a butterfly in this book.
I
There's a
heard
bug
that.
here. There's a bug here. These are from Jamie, APG Jamie. I won her scrap giveaway. I haven't got
Oh,
anything here, but this is one of her pages she sent me. That's
yeah.
a painty paper. Then she sent me this too, and I really like that. On the other side, it looks like music here, but it's got little music and it's got jewelry and all that right here, and I really like that. And here's
Okay.
a little kitty cat that I have the instructions for in the pocket, in the envelope pocket. Okay. This also is the kitty cat. This is the roller kitty cat that we did with Beth
Okay.
on September 21st, 2021. So I put the kitty cats on opposite pages. This was when we did the avocado kitty. Remember him?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
This is the avocado kitty. So he's in here. Okay. All right. Then, and I'm going to show you in a minute why it's called a flip over journal. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
then I made a pocket out of APG Jamie's painting paper here, and another one of her little pretty bugs, and one of her little painting papers that I really like, the pink and gold. It's really
Uh-huh.
cute.
That's pretty.
Then I put two little hearts here, and I figured that this is a good journal spot here. Then here, I used the other painting papers, and I put tickets in this pocket, and this is the painting paper from APG Jamie, which I made the page from, and where I cut it down, this was what was left of it. And then this is going to be a dog tag inspired
Oh.
by Joe Schuler.
Oh,
This will be
doggy
my dog
cat.
tag, and I haven't put him on the tag yet, but he's
Cute,
going
cute.
on the tag,
You're famous, Joe.
and he was inspired by Joe Schuler. Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
that's where that idea came from. This is a stamp I have.
He's
This is an
creative.
envelope, and it's a pocket, and I made it into a pocket. This is the director's thing, and I extended the page here, and this is maps, and this is an envelope I made with another writing space, journaling space. And this is the Rolla Scarecrow from September 2nd, 2021, from Beth,
Uh-huh.
from Beth, from where I rolled a scarecrow with Beth.
That's
Everybody
good
liked her red fingernails. So
at that time. Yeah.
the scarecrow,
Yeah.
scarecrow, whatever. Instead of just a scarecrow, she was a scarecrow. Okay. So now this is why it's called a pocket flip over journal. Y'all ready to see it, right?
Okay.
You take this one, this is the part here, and you flip it, and you've got the next envelope on
You
this
got a
side,
new pocket.
and you've got another journal spot and more pages on the flip side. So and this is a shaker belly band where you can It's a shaker. I put too much to shake in there, but it's still pretty. It's a shaker belly band, and this little tag is supposed to be in it, but it won't stay. But once I get the puppy on it and put the tassel on there and all that kind of stuff, then he will stay. And on the back, it's got a little bug, and you can write on it. It'll be another journal tag. Then another little journal spot, another little bug from Jamie, and then this is a napkin. And I thought that matched real well with the napkin. It was on a track somebody gave me, but I thought it was cute and it would match with the napkin. And this is where I draw the owls with Beth. And I got to finish it out because I was making a aura around the owl.
That was cute. Yeah.
And everything, but I didn't finish it. And this is the other half of the page where the painting paper.
They want to know the story behind why no butterflies and
no butterflies, flowers, or lace. There is a group.
Is it because we always use butterfly, flowers, and lace?
And it's called hashtag. Let me think. Hashtag buck system. So buck in the system. No lace, no butterflies, and no lace, butterflies, or what did I say? Anyway, there's
flowers.
No flowers, lace, or butterflies.
I think it's because we always use lace, right, flowers, and butterflies, and the system is, yeah.
I mean, I'm working on telling you and everything, and I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention to chat because I've been flipping through and telling you.
Oh, you're fine. You're doing great.
Hi, Mina. So anyway, it's hashtag buck system, and there's a contest going on making it. So the reason why I chose this particular journal to make, the flip over journal, is because of the stencils, the envelopes, the stamps, and the pocket. Okay, because they've been mass making in this group, and it's called Happy Paper People on Facebook. And there's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in that group, and everything. And so they have been making envelopes, mass making envelopes. Then they were mass making stencils, several things that they've been mass making. And this was a challenge to make a journal. And believe me, it is a challenge. You do not realize how many flowers, lace, and butterflies you have until you cannot put them in a journal.
It's hard to find. Yeah. Something.
So that's my flip over journal, pocket flip over journal. And so since it'll probably take me a while, I'm not gonna get it started tonight, but I'll probably come on sometime tomorrow, being Friday during the day, and probably Becca won't be
again.
Becca probably won't be on tomorrow. So while she's on vacation. I'm gonna kind of step up and show how to make this journal.
That's great. Okay.
If you're interested, it'll be on my channel. I can't tell you what time because I know that Mary comes on. And hi, Jude. So glad to see you. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. They're trying to get to 500 subbies too. So on the Facebook group, as not on the Facebook group, on the Facebook group and on the YouTube. So
okay,
and that's not really a plug. It's just telling you about how I come about this journal.
Well, that's a good plug. That's a good plug.
But it is kind of a plug, but not really meaning to be one. Okay, so what are you not trying to figure out? Oh, thank you, Janice, for showing my channel. What are you not figuring out, sister?
What is she?
Tell me what you need to know. What do you want me to show you?
I think she was still trying to get online with us.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well,
Uh,
we'll just have to try it again. Uh, uh, let's see, this is
yes,
Thursday.
I was having that problem last week. Remember, I
Yeah,
was having a
yeah, you
problem.
did. You did.
I couldn't stay in chat. It kept bumping my computer. It kept knocking my camera off. I thought it was my camera.
Teresa,
And
uh, Cheryl, we will have to work with you offline, and I might ask maybe Janet, uh, U.S. Janet, and maybe uh, Violet to help us with you, and maybe we can put our heads together and try it again either tomorrow or maybe Sunday when if nobody's not busy and they don't mind to help us, maybe we can do something and try to get you practice with you, Cheryl. Okay. Hi, Julie. Julie
Okay.
is from from the England. She's from the uh, Wales. She's from Wales. Glad to see you here, Julie. We're painting.
hi, Julie. It's good to see you here. But like I said, if y'all are interested, I will be. I've been asked to make this journal here to show y'all how I made it,
Okay.
and so I'm going to come on sometime tomorrow. It'll probably be uh, uh, tomorrow morning, maybe, or tomorrow
See, I
afternoon.
think
It
tomorrow
depends on
morning
when
would be
Mary
good.
gets off, because I
I don't
don't
know
want to step on
anybody
the.
that streams tomorrow morning
Mary
or afternoon.
usually streams on Friday morning and Friday night. So,
Who?
and Mary,
She do both?
she used to. I don't know if she still does or not. Um, Here lately, I haven't been coming in here because I haven't felt very well.
Okay.
So I haven't been coming to my craft room and doing much of anything. I'll watch on TV and not really able to chat when I'm watching on television. I got into Lisa's live today just in time for them to show off their papers and say goodbye to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they were just doing a quick flip through. I saw that.
Right, and I got there just in time to see that. So,
Well,
but that's okay. I'm gonna go back and watch how they made all those beautiful papers too.
yeah.
So but just I, it's all about things that you want to put in your journal when you're putting things in. And I'm thinking about doing a
Like a donkey.
flip here.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's there any bigger.
I'm not.
Maybe
It looks like a little donkey.
I thought it looked like a puppy.
A puppy. Oh my god.
Puppy.
I'm still working on them, so don't give up on me yet. Because you know I have to go through an ugly stage to get to the
Don't we
pretty
all?
stage.
Don't we all go through the ugly stage?
That's right. I like my flyer thing down here. Here's the original picture,
Yeah,
and here's my version of the leaves down here.
I like the flowers.
So I had just happened to have the stencil, so I improvised, and then I'm going to do butterflies last. I'm going to do all these little butterflies, and I think I need to get a little bit of white out.
It's starting to storm here again. So if it starts getting bad, y'all, I'm gonna have to go because if the power
Okay,
goes out, I can't see how to get out of here. It's dark right
okay. Well,
now.
that's right. I agree.
But right now it's just raining, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just raining right now. So
Okay.
that
I hope the worst part is over for you, but it's still going across the East Coast.
yes, I
So I'm going to use a little bit of white and mix it in.
All right, Joe, where did I put you? Where did I put Joe? Did y'all see where I put Joe?
Looking for a dog. Not that she's calling you a dog, Joe. She's not.
No, I'm not calling you a Joe. I'm a dog Joe. I'm calling my dog Joe. Because he was inspired by you.
My gosh, that
My,
looks
my,
pretty good.
my dog tag was inspired by Joe.
That's right.
Huh, there he is. I put him back under the belly band. Okay. So, I need my black marker.
What do you think, Joe? Oh, he's over there falling asleep. I thought he was paying
Wake up, Joe.
attention to me.
I'm watching.
Wake up, Joe. Wake up.
Get some drink.
Maybe Sprite.
Sprite.
See, ain't my Joe pretty? My Joe's pretty.
Oh,
I love him.
he's a little JoJo.
He's a little Scottish JoJo.
He's my Joe.
I was getting ready to look up on the weather there to see if what storm's going through today.
Yep.
Are you gonna check on my storms for me?
Yeah, he can check. Now,
Dad
no.
was checking on my storms for me. I appreciate that.
Oh, listen, I was eyeballing him big time.
My granddaughter from Michigan. She was eyeballing them too.
Oh, was she? Yeah. Yeah, I was really concerned. I had Bessemer on my radar.
Yes,
I did.
yes, that's where
It
I'm
was
at.
really close to you.
And when
almost-
you see it saying Lacey's Chapel, that's right over my head. That's where I
Yeah.
live. It's Lacey's Chapel.
Oh, okay. You're close to Lacey's. Well, I will.
I live
mark-
in Lacey's Chapel.
Yeah, they said it several times.
Yes. Yes, that's what got my granddaughter's attention is they were yelling saying if you live in Lacey's Chapel, get to your safe place right now.
Yes.
And my granddaughter started calling and telling me to get to my safe place, and I said I'm here. And so I was in my safe place. And
Do you have an inner room that you go to
No, I don't have an inner room. It's
for a bathroom?
I got I got 2 rooms on one side and 3 rooms on the other.
Well, I'd be in
So
that
my
middle.
house is set up.
I'd be in that middle room.
So I have a corner. How my house sets is like there's my living room is here, my kitchen is here, and then on this side I have a bedroom here, my craft room here, and a bedroom back here. Okay, then back here all the way across is my bathroom and laundry room. Okay,
Yeah.
so right here
Well, see, those were 2 rooms.
in this
Yeah.
in this is where my house meets 4 corners. So
Yeah.
I either get in this corner or this corner or this corner or this corner is where I
Yeah.
get. So wherever I can get, that's where I'm at.
That's a good thing.
So that's what I do is I don't really have a basement or anything like that.
Right. I don't either. Yeah. Yeah.
So and I used to have a storm shelter next door
Oh, yeah.
to me, but the house burnt, and instead of leaving my storm shelter alone, they bulldozed the house and all the burnt stuff down into the shelter. So I don't have that anymore. Even though my mom built that shelter, or my family built that shelter, my mom didn't. My mom helped build it.
Right.
So anyway, but that's okay. So, and
But
there's
you would have had to gone outside and gone to it.
right. I would have, and it wasn't far away, so to get to it. So,
Yeah.
do y'all ever take things apart just to use what you like on them?
Yeah. Yep. I do
Well,
that.
see, I took this flower. This used to be a part of a wedding thing, a boutonniere that
Oh,
they put
okay.
in
Yeah.
their
Yeah. Yeah.
lapels. Well,
Yeah.
that used to be one. So,
Used to.
but I want to put that bow right there.
Well, that's what you should do then.
So, I can't use a flower, but I can use both. I
That's
can use
right.
ribbon and I can use both.
We certainly have a large amount of supplies that we can use in
Yes,
place in place of
definitely do. Definitely do. Yes. So,
in place
so
of. Yeah.
I want to find me a piece to go down here on the bottom because I'd like for it to be just a little bit longer. So there's a dragonfly. I wonder if he'll look cute down there. No, but he would be cute on there. Well, maybe I'll put him on there. Stencil him on. If I make me another one for Joe. Maybe later. So,
Well, I don't know, but we'll see. That might be too many dots. Is it too many dots on the fawn? I'm gonna try to make her head a little smaller.
is she a white tail?
Well, it doesn't really have white on her tail, but she's got spots. Here's her picture. I can make her a white tail.
Oh, she's got a butterfly at the end of her tail.
She does.
Isn't
She
that just,
does.
that is too cute.
It
It's just
is.
too cute. Come on, Teresa, put that back in there. So I lost my cap to my glue, so I've been using a doll needle on my glue,
Okay.
and
I'm
so
ready.
far it has not rusted. So I am totally surprised at it
Well,
because
usually
everything
the
else I've
needles
ever put in, so
aren't
it
needles
hasn't rusted.
mostly most needles stainless steel these days.
They used to be. Nowadays everything rusts, and if it did, you
Oh,
would never have to buy it, right? So
right.
you wouldn't have to buy it anymore if it never wore out, right? So they don't want that to happen. They want you to have to buy stuff. Okay, now do I want black? No. 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 It's the funniest thing. I have gold. I have gold uh stamp pad,
Yeah, yeah.
but when I stamp with it, it looks red.
Huh?
Yeah,
How does it look red?
I don't know. It just looks red when I stamp with it.
Huh.
So it's weird.
It is.
So it's just it works the way it works, I guess. Okay, now let me
It
see
is what it is.
you right in the center. Maybe not. You won't go in there. No. There's an 8. Oh, there we go. I knew I had that someplace.
Uh-oh.
Black or I'll try this first. If I have to use 2, then I'll use 2, right? Lisa and Tanya told me I could use 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, they told me I could do two of them, two colors.
I love using
Said I
two
could
colors.
on my edges. Lisa and Tanya said I could use two of them.
Okay.
Actually, good.
So if
Are they really back
you
home?
do the if you do the sepia,
Is it? Yeah, that's what Lisa likes. Is that sepia?
and then I can do black because I did black around my puppy, around my Joe.
Thank you.
That made Joe stand out a little more.
That's the storm's going all the way up Pikeville, all the way up to Ashland.
So now I got that. Now let's throw this back in.
Oh, but Violet gave me this picture of the deer, of the baby fawn, and I thought, well, I'll put it in line. I said, I'll put it in, I'll put it in the row of pictures to paint, thinking, well, it's going into the back row, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and try and paint it. And so it always works out for the good, Violet. It always works out for the good. It was kind of a donkey a minute ago, but I think I've got it toned down a little bit where I can make it a little bit of a look, make her look like a little lamb, a little deer lamb. We want to make her look cute, so we're working on it. Thank you, Violet. Yep, Violet sent it to me and said this would be something that you could try to paint. And I go, what? It's in a whimsical way. It's not. I think I've got too many dots on the on her, so I'm going to rub some of them out. She just can't have that many. So which ones do I rub out?
Every other one.
Maybe that's going to be hard to do too.
Oh,
I
every
can
third one.
I can put some more back in if I rub out too many.
Right.
There you go. And I like making a little bit of a two tone. That's going to make it look cute. Yep, she's going to be
Leave
cute.
it. Yeah, leave that front there.
Okay.
Hi, Jill. How are you?
What's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything fun? We're painting.
Hi, Violet. How are you doing today, hon?
16 watching.
Is there?
Kind of fluctuating. Now Paintsville getting a good little
Yeah.
heavy. It's going to be a little heavy rain.
Well, you know, when you go down to Louisa, down in there, that's going to be flash flooding.
Yeah.
They got some low valleys down in there. Bristol, or where the racetrack is going to get flooded. Because it's down in the bottom of the valley. Isn't it, baby?
Yep. Paintsville. Oh.
Pikeville.
Pikeville, all the way to right 54.
Lisa says she's just watching you have fun.
I am having fun. I'm taking out some of these dots. I think I had too many, and now I don't have enough.
I
But
need
I'm
me
also,
a picture to
I'm
put
also
this
adding
in.
in a different shade. So there's a reason. I'll put some more white ones back. And I got to get a little bit of blonde on this little baby back. She's got to have a little bit of baby blonde hair. I'll do all the dots again. We're not going to fuss. We're not going to fuss.
I saw my friend's son for the first time in years today. He came up to
Oh,
me and started to hug me, and when he put his arms around me, they went around the top of my head.
oh my gosh.
I told him, I said, "Boy, you're making me feel short." He
Really?
told me, he says, it's all right, Teresa. You'll be always be tall in my eyes. I said, you just be a flatterer.
Oh,
I told him, I said, you just being a flatterer.
you
And
flirt.
then he got to talking about my cooking.
Oh my goodness.
He said, you know that you are the one that caused me to love chicken livers, don't you? I
Yeah,
said, more than likely. I said, I caused a lot of people to love chicken livers.
I cooked good ones. I used to cook them all the time.
He said, I still remember the first time I come in your house and you were cooking chicken livers. He said, what is that smells so good? I told him, I
Yep,
said, chicken liver.
yep.
So he had to stay until they were done and try it.
Oh,
And then when he smelled chicken livers every time he come to my house.
I like the lighter brown on top of the darker brown. That's good. Okay. Well, that was a nice reunion then, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of sad too, because that was his dad.
Yeah.
But
Joe got to see a lot of his family too that he hadn't seen in years, and he got reacquainted with a cousin, a first cousin, and turns out that he's retired now. So they're going to be buds on the phone now. They're going to call each other.
oh well, cool.
Yeah, and Joe, he loves
Good
to talk.
thing.
He called his mother every day, and just because he could, And I told him, I said, call her every day. You can call her every day. There's nobody telling you can't call her.
What's wrong with you?
And he
Of
would
course you
watch
can call.
movies with his mom. They would both put on the same cowboy movie on True Grit channel, and they would both watch cowboys together, the riflemen and all that. It was
That's
rather
cool.
sweet. He was watching a movie with his mom. How more sweet.
Cherished memories, right?
I'm telling you, it was awesome. But he
Cherished
never could.
memories.
He couldn't do that when he worked. He worked, 8 and 10 hours a day, and he didn't have time to talk to his mom. He was
That's sad.
tired. So now he had a pastime. So now I told him he's got to call his sister at least once a week because
That would be a good deal.
she talked to her mother every day, every other day too. So I think that would be commendable.
Yeah. Now they both need somebody to talk to, and their mom
Yeah,
there.
they
So
do. They do. They really
then they
do.
can then they can share with each other about how
Oh yeah.
what they did with their mom and talk about it and all that.
Oh yeah.
And
And
that
there's
is
still
awesome
there's
thing.
still a lot of stuff going on with her estate and everything that they're still talking about and having to do. They still
Yeah.
got stuff to do.
Just remember, it's nothing to be angry about or fuss over.
Oh no, it was all good stuff.
I've seen estates break families up though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, nothing in this world worth
It's
it.
going to be a touch and go in that department. But I think it's all settled. I think they've got it all because she had everything prearranged before she passed away, which was just a godsend.
Good. That's really good.
Yeah. All right. I'm just not happy with my dots.
They're too white. You
Are
should
they
use a creamier color.
all right?
They're too white. That's what's
They're
wrong with
too
them.
white. Okay.
See, your deer is darker than the one in the picture.
And I lightened it up.
Yeah, well, it's darker than the one in the picture,
Yeah.
and it's brighter colors around it too.
Yeah.
So don't take that off. Just take your other color and put over it.
Well, I'm just tapping it off. I'm not. I'm just blotting it.
Okay.
I'll do it again if I have to.
I'm trying to find my needle threader because I cannot thread my needle without
Oh,
it.
I bought me a new needle threader the other day, and it's this. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it. I haven't even found one like, oh, that's it. For yarn.
You
That's the
you
yarn
got a
one.
bigger hole, but you stick that. It's for little little ones too. There's the
Right,
little ones.
but you
But every
got
time I ever bought these little wire ones, the wire always breaks.
right. I found one that I'd show to you if I could find it. I got to find it
Well,
first.
I got that
But
this week, so.
it's
Oh, Janet says Ann Lair uses one like that. Okay. Hi,
yeah.
Jill.
I used to use
Have
one
I
of
said
those.
hi to everybody? Anybody come in late? Anyway, there's my deer. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
That looks better. You toned it down some with
I
the block
did.
net.
I toned it
Block
down.
net, it toned it down. That worked. Anyway, I've got one. It's a needle threader and a thread cutter all in one.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta find it.
Yeah.
And it was
Okay.
right here. Now it's not right here right now. I keep losing my things. And that's not at all good. I can find my beading needles.
Oh, yeah. Them are small.
Those are long. I haven't used those. Those are long.
Okay.
I got ribbon.
Well, I'm not completely happy with it, but
I got moons and stars on that ribbon.
I'm just going to have to let it be.
Alert has arrived.
Uh-oh. Is that you?
That was me. Weather alert.
Okay.
It's a weather
So
alert.
now all I have left to do is my butterflies.
Let's see if this one will work. I don't really care for
And I'm
these.
going to use this.
I don't really care for this one right here because you can mess it up too easy. Oh, where you at? There we go. That one. But since I can't find my other one, it'll have to do. And these little sponges like this, you get them 3 in a pack at
Yeah.
Dollar Tree or
Yeah.
$1.25 Tree now.
Yeah.
And they work great for your daubers to do your ink around
Oh.
inking with.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, I wanted to try them to see before I said anything to anybody, and it worked great.
Well, good. Okay.
And this here
I've
thing
got these-
is to pick up tiny rhinestones and sequins and stuff, and you put them on your project. And the tip here is to move them around or to pierce a paper or whatever. That's what that's for.
Okay.
And like I said, these are not the ones I generally use. They're the type, just not the ones I use because see how long they are? They're really long beading needles.
I see.
And they're good if you have to put a lot of beads on at once. They're good for that because you can go through them all at once. But I have to keep buying little ones, and they come with big ones, and so I just take all the big ones and stick them into this tube and stick it in here in case one day I may need to use it.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, now needle. Which one should I use? I guess I'll use my sharps because I got to go through this. Ow, poke myself. I didn't intentionally do that. I'm going to shove all this stuff back in this drawer over here. it is. There it is. I'll lay that right there because, you know, find me a sharp. I don't want a long-legged sharp. I want a little bitty-legged. I like the little bitty-legged sharps.
Okay.
When I'm using a needle like this, I don't poke myself near as bad when I have a little bitty-legged sharp. So, but them long-legged ones like this, I poke myself every time.
Oh.
So I usually use them to keep in like my glue and stuff like that because these are stainless steel
Uh-huh.
and they don't rust. So, oops, drop that, didn't I? And Walmart had some of their sugar bell bottles. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that they put the glue and stuff in. The sugar bell
Yeah.
bottles.
Yeah.
These right here
Oh, yeah.
for 49 cents.
Wow. Okay.
So I got me 2 of them. So now I can put this glue out of these little glue pots that I don't use because I don't brush it on. All right, y'all ready to see me make a mess?
Yep.
Trying to get this needle
Here we go.
through here.
Here we go.
Oh, come on. Anybody want to come over and thread my needle for me? It helps if you have more than one eye. Well, at least more than one eye that works. I have 2 eyes. Just one of them doesn't work. Well, how come I can't get this needle threader to go through here?
Well,
Deep subject now.
I don't know.
Talking whales. They had one next door that was 90 foot deep. That's deep. I got it. Look, y'all. I got it. Yoo-hoo. I had to.
Okay.
Now I got to get the thread through the.
I think what I'm going to do
Oh, look, I did
with
it.
my butterflies is outline them. I'll doodle around them when the paint dries, and to make them look a little better. They're a little bit. I used a sponge, but they're not real. They're. I think if I outline them with a pen, it'll look better. So I'll do that. And I really don't know what else to do with my little deer. Um, I'm not real particularly happy with the dots still. So it's there's no there's we still have time. We still have plenty of time. I'm not going to fret. I'm going to work on these dots again because we can. So we're just going to cover them all up again and give her another set. 3 times a charm.
It was my friend telling me thank you for coming to the funeral.
Oh, okay.
It really did help her mom.
Was this someone from church?
No.
Friend, family?
The girl, her daddy died. My daughter grew up with her.
Oh, okay. Friend of the family.
And her mother used to babysit my husband.
Oh,
So,
that is cool.
so he was 72. and he developed brain cancer, and his kidneys were shutting down on him. So he told him,
Oh.
he says, I don't want any dialysis. He says, I've seen enough out of my wife and my
Uh-huh.
mother. No, I don't want dialysis.
Right, right. Well, that's
So,
okay. Yep,
that's the way it is, right?
that's right. Well, that's where my mom was at 87. She said, I don't want chemo at this age.
Well,
You
they
know.
did chemo, and the doctors said it wouldn't do any good
Mhm.
because of it. The kind of brain cancer he had was incurable,
Right.
but they
Well,
still did chemo.
sometimes it maybe help with comfort, if it shrinks
Right.
it,
It
even though
was more about the comfort, his
yes,
comfort, because
yes,
he had that hope that it would be curable and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. That's the way
Even
it
though
is
the
with my
doctors had
brother.
told
He
him,
he's got cancer, and he still has cancer, and he always will have cancer, but they tweak his chemo medicine. He takes chemo by mouth, and he goes
right,
in. Sometimes he goes in once a month, and sometimes he goes in every 2 weeks to get a fusion infusion with an IV chemo, and it's much potent. And
right,
so he does all kinds of things, and whatever they tell him to do is what he does, and he has survived 10 years, over 10 years of this cancer that was, he wasn't supposed, they said 5 to 7 years, and he's over 10. So, we're real proud that, he's done good. They've really but he's had the bone marrow transplant, he's had everything done to him,
right.
and he's still going. He's still
Well,
going.
well,
So,
they told Danny it was incurable, but they could maybe slow it down with surgery, and chemo. Okay, so 6 months ago, they found it. They did surgery on him, and his hair hadn't even grown back from where he had surgery.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they told him it was incurable, but they could probably slow it down. While it didn't slow down, it
Right.
did not slow
Mhm.
down at all. But it just
Well,
so it was
and
really
how old was he?
he was 72,
Wow. Well,
and it was really hard on his wife because his wife, uh, they were married for 52 years.
yes,
So
yes.
um, this year would have been 53 years they would have been married. So,
Wow.
but like I told her, he was a good man. He took care of his home, his family.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
supported them, and it's like his son-in-law was telling me, because his son-in-law come and picked me up and took me to the funeral. Rick was sick,
oh,
so he didn't get to go. But he took me to the funeral, and he said he told his boys. He said, "You never know who's going to be next." He said, "You see Pops," and that's what they called him, was Pops. Um, you see, Pops just went out and bought a brand new truck.
yeah, yeah,
He took out his 401k, bought him a brand new truck, and within 6 months, he was dead.
yeah.
So you don't know. You don't know when your time is.
Nope.
But the point is, he did that, and he enjoyed that truck.
Yes, he did.
So he had always wanted a new one. So that worked. It
There
worked
you
out
go.
great for him because he had a brand new truck. He enjoyed it. And now it's sitting in his yard, and his wife won't sell it because she wants to look out and see it.
There you go.
So, and I said, well, if they don't need the money, just make
Yeah.
sure somebody drives it once in a while. Don't let it just sit there and go down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
And
sure.
let her
I'm
keep
sure
it.
they will.
Won't hurt a thing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Okay. I'm
No.
gonna I'm gonna use the heat gun for just a minute.
And at some
Oh,
point,
thank
without his
you.
income, she may need the money.
I'm not finished yet. I'm gonna put some sparkles on the flowers.
And I'm going to tie a knot right here in this end of this tail. And I thought about putting a bead on there, but I don't really have a bead the color that I would want to put on here, you know? So
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
to tie a
really
knot right there
cute.
because I like
I,
the gold and the white button on it.
I like the fabric that you did. Yeah.
That was an old shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
An old shirt. I think Lisa, I got this fabric from Lisa, and she said it was an old shirt that she had got from the thrift store or something. So that's where I got this fabric from. And I thought, well, I'm doing a lot of greens in here and everything. And so I'm doing a lot of greens and different ones in here. So I thought this fabric, but this shirt, you cannot cut it any thinner than what I've got because I wanted to cut
Uh-huh.
it a little bit thinner, and put it, through through this here so it would go through the button and I could use it to tie the button in place. And if you cut it any thinner, it just comes apart. But you don't want to cut it any thinner than that. So, and I wanted to cut this into thinner strips
Yeah.
but I can't because if you cut it in thinner strips, it comes apart here. It's the way the weave is. So, you know.
Oh. Let's see here. Well, let me see.
That's true. My sister used to tell me all the time, you never know when you're entertaining angels.
Uh-huh.
Uh, um, Jude says, agree, Teresa. My papa used to always say to me from a youngin', be nice and polite to everyone that crosses your path. You
Uh-huh.
never know if they are an angel. Oh, that sounds like fun, Jill. Oh, so do I, Jill. I
Let's
have weight loss
see
goals.
now. Let me see what we got here.
Wow. My oldest granddaughter was born March 14th. Hi, Marty. Good to have you here. So glad you're here.
Hi, Marty.
Oh wow, Jen, that's great.
What'd she say?
She said Jen said my mom had a very bad brain tumor that they did all types of research on, and they told her that she had 5 years and she lived almost 30 years past the time they said because it was 25, maybe 26 years past.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's great, isn't it?
She told them.
Okay. Janice Turner said, Beth, I want that deer for my birthday.
When's your birthday?
Marty says, cute Bambi, Beth.
It's Bambi. I should have put Thumper in there.
Yeah, my sister had a brain tumor. It was called glioblastoma. And they told us she had 6 months to live. And she made it 3 years. She made it through 3 years and two surgeries. And she passed away the month after her last surgery. She passed away. Um,
This is mixed
Basically,
media, guys. True mixed media.
so yeah,
True.
cancer is a rough thing. I'm always praying for people that have cancer in their family, everything because I know it hurts. Oh, Janice, she said her birthday's March 20th, and I want that deer. Janice says my birthday is March 20th, and I want that deer. And
Oh.
my sister-in-law's birthday is March 20th. My brother-in-law's was March 18th. My friend's birthday was March 19th, and my sister-in-law's birthday was March 20th. So we have March birthdays.
Yeah.
And my oldest granddaughter's March 14th.
Well, Janice, you should have been painting along with me. Yeah.
Oh no, Beth, she wants your deer.
She should have been painting along with me.
She didn't want to paint it for herself. She wanted you to paint it for her.
It's an art show. it's learning how to art. Ugh. I'm not done. I've got too much stuff out, too many more things to do. You just have to wait till I'm done. I might mess it up.
Now I got to go and do a flip through of this journal, and then I'm going to get started on my other journal. So, okay, so.
Well, I'll make you big, and you can do your flip.
Oh, I'm big enough. Thank you very much.
Are you okay? You're a big girl.
I'm just gonna give some general instructions because I haven't got my paper in here. It's in the other room.
Oh,
so I'm going to do some general instructions on this. And to make this journal, okay, you start out by making the pocket. Okay, and the pocket. Well, you start with the envelopes. And if you have an envelope punch board, that's good because I use my envelope punch board for it. All right. So the paper is 9 by 9 for the envelopes, and you need two of those. Okay.
Okay.
Then the back piece here that you put your envelope on is 1/8 inch all the way around. One-eighth inch all the way around. Now, realize that once you have how to do this, okay, once you do this, all right, this envelope does not have to be the same size. You can use any size envelope. Okay, now the pages that I've made, they are, I think, I'm sorry, they're 12. I use 12 by 12 paper. Okay. To do mine. Yeah. But you don't have to use 12 by 12. You may only have 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay. I used cardstock in mine for my pages. And there's an envelope right here that I used in it. And on this envelope, let me show you. It's one of the bigger ones that I used. It's got the great big picture window in it. Okay. And I really like the pattern in this envelope. Can y'all see it? It looks like a 4-leaf clover.
Oh.
You can't see it, can you? My camera doesn't focus very well. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So
we'll tell you. Okay.
I made, I don't know how many pages I put in it, but this is cardstock from APG Jamie, and she did jelly print on it. Okay, but this is all this other paper that I put in here, other than the envelope and all that. This is all cardstock and 60-pound cardstock. Okay. But the this is scrapbook cardstock here. Okay, so it's not as thick as a regular cardstock. It's scrapbook.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I have a big box full of 12 by 12 papers. So I
Okay.
took and I cut down 12 by 12 into a 9 by 9 for the envelope. Okay. Then, let me see if I can find my envelope punch board right quick. I move stuff around on me, so that's why I said I'm going to get set up to be able to show how to make this envelope from start to finish. All right, but these pages are 12 long, and I fold them in half, which makes them a 6. But let me find my, maybe I'll find my, but this from this part, I cut them down to 5, top to bottom, because it has to fit under the flap of the envelope. Okay.
I see. Yeah.
So it has to fit under the flap of the envelope. And this right here, this pocket is 2 pieces, and you take and you put one piece together, and you put in, you sew in your signatures. Well, I did not want mine sewn in. Okay, I like the idea of being able to pull them out, work on them, and slide them back. Okay.
So, like a faux book.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that gives me 18 pages because I've got 9 front, 9 back. And the reason why it's called a pocket flip over is because it's made on a pocket.
And you flip it over.
The flip over part is when you get to the end of the front, you flip the envelopes.
Yeah.
And it flips over to the last of the pages.
To another envelope, yeah.
So it flips over to the other pages. So that's why it's called a pocket flip over journal.
That's cute. Yeah. Do you think
that comes fast?
What was a famous line? What was a famous line or something famous that Bambi might have said? Something famous that Bambi would have said.
Yeah, dude. I think they would. I think they would make an awesome swap. I do.
That is cute. That is cute. You're going to do a video on it though?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Remember, Beth, he said flower, talking about the skunk.
Did Bambi say flower?
Right, he said flower, talking about the skunk because
I'm looking for a black marker. It's wet.
At him, right? Because Thumper started laughing at him because he called the
Thumper
skunk.
said bird.
Yes, he called the skunk flower. He named the skunk flower. So I think that's probably the most famous thing is that he called that skunk a flower. Me, I don't know. Would y'all like to do a swap doing something like this?
I'll have to watch the movie again tomorrow, or I watch this movie again.
Well, Judy's saying something about doing a swap.
We haven't. We haven't decided what we want to do for March, and I'm thinking something maybe like a zine swap. But if there's a few people who wouldn't mind, who want to do something big, that to me is a big swap. And if you want to do that with certain people, and organize it, I'll help you and I'll promote you. But I think on the other side, for the majority of the people in my rooms, they might want to do a zine trade or something a little bit smaller, uh, because I've got people with challenges that follow me.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
see, you
saying?
don't really have to do the full thing. You can do like one or two of the pages because, like I said, I don't have mine sewn in, and that
Uh-huh.
way they can find the pages that they want and actually add them to the swap book. And say, like, for me, I would make the pocket with the envelopes and and maybe a couple of pages in it so that they will have and just and let them decorate their own book however they want it, but you do a few little things to it, like I did this right here. um and that way they can have the fun of doing what they want on the inside of it. You can add a few little decorations to it, but for it pretty much to be ready to use. But like I said, the pages won't be a difficult thing to cut because and it can be this size of an envelope if you want, the credit card size of an envelope, and just do the backing for it and do a very small size zine.
I'm going to
You
decline
what?
because
Either.
I'm overwhelmed with uh a lot of stuff right going on right now, and I'm not going to
I
commit.
understand.
But I definitely think that you should try to do it, and maybe you can organize the people, the names to trade with. If you collect the names, they can just trade with one
Well,
partner.
if nobody wants to do it and they think it's too much of a challenge,
Well,
um,
I'm
Jude and
not.
I can swap.
I just I'm not. I haven't been watching you as much as I've been paying attention to this,
But
and
you can
I'm
watch
not.
me
I
tomorrow,
don't
right?
really know what I'm saying yes to, so I've got to think about
But
it.
you can watch me tomorrow, right?
Yes, I will, and I can decide by Saturday. Okay, and if I think it's too much for some of my others, maybe we can do. They can choose your book or a zine book, and I'll make two lists. That would
Good
be
night,
okay.
Jill.
I might do that anyway. That sounds good, Teresa.
Well, like I said,
Because
um,
I can do it. I can do that kind of a thing. But there's a
well,
lot
like
of
I
girls
said,
in my
if
room.
nobody wants to make this, because it does look a little bit intimidating when you're looking at it like this. But once I show you how to do it, it's very, very simple.
Okay,
Um,
what do you want me to say at the top of Bambi's page?
Flour.
Flower. Okay. Let me get.
Um, I don't know if I can or not. Let me see if I can. I don't know that I can, but let me try, okay? Because it's StreamYard, and let me go
Well,
to.
just type it
Hang
out.
on,
It's the
let me go
same.
here.
Just make an entry, and that's it, isn't it?
Hang on just a minute.
It's Teresa C.
Let me see if this works, okay, y'all? Somebody want to try that link and let me know? Anyway, tomorrow I'll show y'all from start to finish how I did this one. That way, um, y'all know, and if y'all want to tackle that project, it's fun to do. It really is. I won't put on you the restrictions that I had for this one. Um, that was Chicken Little, Marty.
What? Did Chicken Sky's falling? Wrong character.
Wrong character. Thank you, sister. Okay, let's see. Let me go back to here. Here. And now. Well, but thank you for inviting me, Beth. I've enjoyed
You're
it.
welcome.
I've enjoyed finishing up my little book on your stream. Now I've got to do a flip through and put it in the group because it's got to be in there by the 25th.
Well, that was a big fail.
Because what's a big fail?
I tried to use a stencil and it bled underneath it. So
Well, leave it
that ain't gonna
alone.
work.
Leave it alone, and I'll die cut you some letters out that spells
I'll
flower.
do it. I'll do it free-handed.
I've got you 6 coffee filters
Oh, okay.
and 4 tea bags.
Oh,
How many you want?
That's good.
How many do you want?
That's it.
Okay.
6, 4 would be
Then
great.
I'll put those and some die cuts in your little package and get them out the door to you. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Saturday. Because I got to do the die cuts. I don't have them made yet.
Plan B.
So how's that?
Okay.
And you should get them sometime next week. Oh, thanks, Janice. I appreciate that. You can see on my channel that there's one. My last one was working on this. But it didn't show you how I actually made it. It just showed you about me decorating pages on it. So it showed you how I made the shaker belly band and stuff like that, but it didn't actually show you how I actually made this book. And it's really not hard. It's really not hard, y'all. So, but sometime tomorrow, I'm not going to tell you exactly when, but okay.
Flower power.
I do my own die cuts, Janice. I do my own die cuts. So, are you on Facebook, Janice? Is your
Are you in my group, Janice?
Are you in Best group, Janice? See, I don't have a group, so I just.
But Teresa can use my group.
But
you can use my group.
If you're not in Best group, if you're on Facebook, some people don't do Facebook, just plain and simple. But
not very many. I only have like 2 people, and that's considering out of 737 followers, that's pretty daggone good.
Right. Okay. Well, if you are in there, make sure you add your address, please.
If you're in my group, yes, ma'am. I think I'm there. Okay.
Make sure that you put your address in there.
The address is at the top of the page.
Right. And either Violet or Janet will put you into the address book.
Yeah.
Let me can see.
Just if you're not in it, add your name and address in the comment. There you go. Okay, that was my best attempt to the flower.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Yes, we will, Janice. I'll be glad to put my link in. Okay. I look forward to seeing some of your things. If you post stuff, that would be awesome too. Let's see.
I gotta find it first. Best Crafty Mixed Media Room is what it is.
Yep.
And let me go over here. Let me copy the link. Let me put it right here and paste it. This is Beth's group right here, okay? This is Beth's group.
There you go. Well,
Okay, Janice, there is the link to Beth's room.
I am interested.
And
in
what that is, Teresa, that is that on Beth's Facebook? What is on Beth's Facebook?
my addresses.
Yes,
Address.
on Beth's Facebook you can add addresses.
And I've got addresses there.
And
Yeah.
it's private, so nobody's going to see them but members of the group.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going to add it to the whole Facebook. It's private, and you have to be a member of Beth's group to be able to see the addresses. Okay. So if you are part of Beth's group, if you're not, there's her link. Go ahead and request. Yes, it would be in Beth's group if we do that.
Oh,
Because
I want you to
don't
look
have
at what Joe did for me.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
He cut me out some frosted sweet.
Oh, that's gonna be mine. It's got brown eyes. It looks just like me, all chubby and everything. It's nice and chubby and all that.
He's so sweet. He ate the last of the cereal and he cut me some pictures out.
Look, Beth, take that big one and put wiggle eyes on it and make it some
okay.
Make it some little arms and legs and put little wiggle eyes on it.
What do you think?
That would make the cutest tag right there.
It really would. He's so creative.
It will be in Beth's group if we do the swap. First,
I will. I think we can do it. I want to watch her do it tomorrow, and then Saturday I'll talk about the next swap, and I'll make an executive decision on what if people want to do the hard one or if they want to do an easy one. I'm going to have options because I have a lot of people in my room that like easy things, and I try to cater to my room. So this will be something for everybody then.
Exactly. Something that of all skill levels.
Yeah.
Something from all skill levels.
So,
okay.
So there, I did a little outlining just with a little pencil around my deer a little bit. And I think I like that. So I think I'm done with her. I got flour up there.
All right, there you are, girl. You're in.
So, okay.
I know I can let you in whenever Beth invites you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to ask to join my room, and then I'll get you. Oh, did you put her in? Okay, thank you.
I did. I know when you invite them that they're okay to go in.
Yeah.
After they answer the questions, she did answer the questions, and she's been following you for a while.
That's true.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get the stuff ready to do this tomorrow. This little book, and so anybody that wants to follow along and everything, you need. Mine, I use 12 by 12, but you can use any size that you wish. But I'll give you the dimensions for mine.
Okay. It's 9:04, and while we're here, and some of the girls are here. I don't think that Janice Turner, I don't think she has seen some of my other projects that we painted. I need a piece of paper. Here, I think let me use this newspaper. It's
great
bigger.
job, dude.
So, what I'm going to do here is do a little flip through of some of the things that we did earlier this month. Melissa wants to start a spring book. Whose bells?
Mine. Oh. It just stopped. That's my phone. It dings at me at 8 o'clock at night.
Melissa, you make it like you do your other books. And remember when you made your other scrapbook and you put the papers together and put a rubber band around it? I'll have to send you I'll send you a video on it in a little bit. So anyway, these are some of the paintings that we've done. And if you like to art and you like to draw, this gives you an opportunity to start from wherever level you are. You can use coloring pages, anything to start drawing. And we pick a picture, and I pick a picture out of some photos on the internet, and I paint it, and it's different than the picture that I get, but the picture inspires me to do something, just like the picture with the Bambi tonight. It inspired me to make the Bambi, you know. And this was a chicken, and it was supposed to be a snowy scene, but it's spring with the with the spring flowers. But I made up this fence by accident, and if you follow along with me on my art when I stream, you'll get to see me discover how to do a lot of things. We learned by creating together. This was a garden door, and here we did Cheryl sent me this picture, and we did this bird, the woodpecker. It's a flicker. And this cat is totally different than the picture of the cat that I had, but it was my inspiration to do this cat. And they turn out cute. So anybody can do, any kind of painting. And there's videos on all of these paintings in my streams. I try to put paint along, and I try to put, if I know I'm going to paint a girl in a red dress, I might put paint along girl in a red dress, or a paint along chicken, or a paint along cat, or a paint along angel. We did frogs. We did red birds. Somebody sent me this and asked me to paint it, and I did. And I had to put my own twist on things. And I used expand paste. Ooh, I did get a new jar of that, so I can go back and use my expand paste some more. A lot of them are whimsical and fun, and I think that is awesome. Yeah.
My light's too bright in here. You can't see it,
And
but this is Cheryl's drawing of the owls.
oh, okay. I'll try to get it too.
Let's
Um,
see if I can.
Teresa gave me this picture of a tree in the winter time, and I put my own twist on it and did it whimsical. And I love Teresa's lone tree in the sun, in the snow. Janice wants me to draw Alf, and this is a collage page. But I'm trying to put all my paintings in this book. So far, I've done pretty good, except for a few things. This was a park. There's another bread bird. This was another game. This was a game, and it's a collage. We did a penguin. I did another elephant. I tried to paint a black dog. This is Fred. I should put his name up there. This was a Christmas card. This was one of my favorites. I did the whole page, and I love it. Everything has got something on it. I just love it. This was a game. This is another Christmas card, and somebody sent me this cutout, and it looks great up there. It looks great. And a lot of times there's birds hidden in my trees. And this was a game. And this was a mixed media page. Instead of painting, I cut them out of paper. and then this was a Happy Mail page. So you see, as you can see, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So if you like to paint and do things, uh, I invite you to come and paint along with me. And I'm going to do this book real quickly. I have this in my stash, and I'm thinking that somebody gave me this book. I think somebody gave it to me, and it's a flow book. And this is a type of book that I think would be fun to make in our group too. But a flow book has lots of different papers, different kinds of papers. And these were all in the front of the book. But they're tied in with a piece of ribbon or a piece of um, twine. This one's some thread. And then all of the papers can be slipped out. They can come out to use. And I need to leave this one out on my desk so I can use all of these items. I do not know who sent this to me. I don't have a date on it anywhere. So if anybody remembers, you can holler at me. This last signature has a paper bag. It's got pictures and postcards in the bag as a pocket. There's more paper. This is looks like tissue paper. There's some all kinds of paper in here, different kinds, coloring pages, foil. Look at this foil. Wow, that's nice. So this is called a flow book, and you're allowed to pull things out of it and use it in your art. And that's what I need to do. So you can see all the different painty papers, text papers, calendar pages, notebook pages, date book pages. There's plastic bag. This is a plastic bag with the goodies in it. Here's some texture stuff right here. It's real thick and it looks like mulberry paper. It's all paper, but it's embossed. There's just so much in here, and this is a fun book to trade. So this is my little book. Okay, Cheryl. Let's see. Teresa wants to know, Janice, what kind of die cuts? I think she would like any kind of die cuts.
Well, she said she needs words.
And also magazines, Janice. If you got any old magazines, you would be surprised of the words you can get out of your magazines. Cheryl says, I gave you a book too, Beth, from Tammy Brackett. Was it this one or another one? Another flow book, I think. I think I've got that one up here somewhere on the desk. But this was over in my stash, and I got it out to look through it for Kitty Jen. Yes. Jude said she did 3 books last year, and it was fun. Yeah.
I want to learn how to make a flow book.
Okay, I could do that.
Okay.
I wondered what a flow book was. Exactly. A flow book. It was so funny. I was with Aunt Beck, and she did a flow book trade, and I didn't know what a flow book was either. And she said, well, it's just a bunch of different kinds of paper. And she says, put it in the box, the small mailing box. If it fits, it ships, that little small box. It used to be $5, but now they've got it up to $8.40 or $8.90. But anyway, I put in the box, I talked to my trade person, and I said, do you want me to put it in a book, or do you want me to fill the box up? And I filled the whole box up with different kind of paper. So she got twice as much than a flow book, because all my pages were this big and fit down in the box flat. So she really got a nice deal on that. But a flow book is supposed to be a book, a signature where you put things in it for your person to have and to use, and you could put little envelopes in it, and you could put some more paper stash, cutouts, magazine clippings, fussy cut uh, pieces of cardboard even are in here. This is a cute little book, a flow book, and I wish I knew who sent it to me. I've forgotten. I'd have to probably go back to a video and watch because I usually open all of my mail online. So it's just really, really cool for a flow book. But it's to be used in your art. And I have a hard time a lot of times. Look, they even put the card in here. There's no name on it. So I don't know who it was. Here's a doggy on a fence.
You need more bees?
I've got a lot of bees so far. I
Okay, you
haven't.
don't need no more bees then. I won't
I'm
cut
good.
you none.
Yeah, I think I've got some in the box, Teresa, and I will my when I do my bee journal. Um, it'll be a journal that I will flip through, and we can continue to add to it later. So if you see a spot that you think it might need something else, we can add late. We can continue to work on the book. So, but this is a flow book. That's what this is. And I'm sorry I don't have their name on it, but usually it's fixed up with some painty papers, and it has a tie on it, and you can put little ribbons and things in it, and it's supposed to be real cutesy, real cutesy.
All
And
right,
you
where's
can
your napkin book?
oh, my napkin book.
Yeah,
Okay.
isn't that a flow book too? Don't you have a
Um,
napkin flow
I
book?
have, yes, I do. I have at my fingertips right here. Now, this is a napkin. These are my napkins that I have. People have sent me, and I've collected. And I have more than one of these because they're fat. And this is a napkin book, and I have it's like a flow book, and I have napkins in here that I can look at. Um, they're with a ribbon. I've got a piece of elastic ribbon in here that my napkin goes under, so I can flip through my napkin journal, and I can see all of these napkins. And if I see one that I like, I just literally pull it pull it out from under the ribbon, and there I go. There I go. And I started making these, I guess a couple years ago, and I think everybody in the group has one by now because they were making them like crazy. Everybody was making them, and it's just a way to store your napkins in a book that you can put on your desk, and that you can get to a napkin at any time without having to go hunt in a box for the right napkin. You can thumb through this little napkin journal flow book real
Cheryl says,
easy.
don't forget you're supposed to be doing your state book.
Well, that's another book on the back burner. I was going to do the United States, but I can't do it right now. I
From people
Yeah.
all around are supposed to send it.
I have only have 3 people that have sent me something from the States. I've got Cheryl's, and I've got Teresa's, and I've got some Virginia from um, Jan lives in Virginia, Janice Lines, and I've got some things from that I found, Cheryl, and I guess and Teresa. Those are the only 3 people that I've gotten anything from. So since I only have 2 states, I'm not gonna get into that right now.
Well, then it can be dedicated to me and Cheryl, right?
I'll have to do you guys a page by yourselves, right? But anyway, we can do a flow book trade. That would be awesome. And if I do it, I will probably do it in the size of a little yellow envelope size. It'll be in this size of an envelope, and it'll probably be 10 to 20 pages.
I mean, like a traveler's notebook.
It'll be small, and it won't be real big and chunky like this pink one
Right.
because
No,
it'll
no.
take too much to
It'd
mail.
be more
But
about half that size.
yeah, it'll be a little bit smaller. It'll be this size, and and we can work on that Saturday. But there are tons of things that I love to do, but I don't have enough time in my streams to do everything.
We
And
don't.
I don't know what to say, except I just don't have enough time. I love to paint, and I don't want to stop that. I didn't have time to do my 365 book tonight, but I did do the paint blobs, and I think everybody enjoyed that. So that's just the way it goes, guys. That is just the way
Everybody I'm sending anything to is getting tickets.
that'll be good. A roll of tickets.
Everybody's getting tickets.
Everybody can have
I'm
tickets.
sending a ticket.
Here's your sign. There's your ticket.
Yeah,
So
but look
let's
what
see.
I've got.
I think that's all I've done was the paint blobs and the Bambi tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and post my pictures online and see how I can do this.
Oh, Cheryl.
Add
Oh,
it.
Cheryl says she has ordered the 365 book.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have it already, and you don't necessarily have to have the book to play along.
Well, anything I send right now is going to have to be one envelope because my car is broke down and I can't. It's too far to walk and too
Yeah,
dangerous to walk to the post office.
yeah.
So
Well, we don't want you to do that.
no, where I would have to walk now, it wouldn't be bad because it's only about 4 miles, maybe 6 from here to the post office.
Right.
But there's no sidewalks and it's a major thoroughfare
Yeah,
where
no, that will be good.
big
Now,
trucks and stuff go through.
now I do know if you have scales in your house, you can figure out how much it costs to mail it, and you can buy postage online
Right.
and have it mailed to
If
your
you have
house.
a printer.
No, the stamps are mailed to you.
Okay. Well, they told me I had to have a printer when I talked about
Oh,
doing
if you were going to mail a printout, that's for
that. Right.
UPS. Uh-huh.
That's for USPS too. They told me I had to have a printer to print the postage out when I paid for it.
Well, that's not true. You can use your stamps. The stamps are good.
See, I don't like my post office. They lie.
Well, anyway, I can't teach that lesson now, but I want to thank everybody for coming in. Teresa, thank you so much. I love having you here.
Thank you,
And
Betty. I
I'm
enjoyed it.
exhausted, so I've got to go.
All right, you go and rest.
I am.
And
what
thank
time
you
you
all for
streaming
being
tomorrow?
here. We both appreciate it.
What time you streaming tomorrow?
I'm not sure. It won't be too late, but it won't be too early. I'm gonna because some people are not in this country, so I'm gonna try to work it out. Like 9 or 10 o'clock, maybe. That way, it's not too late and not too early. So,
Okay.
I'll try to
Well,
work it out.
anyway, and to let you know that even though you don't catch her live, you can catch her videos. They're all uploaded on YouTube on her channel. So if you don't catch her live, don't worry about it. We'll catch
Right.
her
You're
we'll catch
still
the replay.
gonna learn the same thing.
So if anybody needs anything, just go ahead and message me. If I've forgotten something, message me. Um, if whatever you all want, just message me. I'll try to do what I can. So thank you, Teresa. I love you, and I will see you guys in the chat room somewhere tomorrow. Hi, Esther.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Hi and goodbye.
Thank you, Beth, for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. Good night, everybody.